Christmas! Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a brand new day. My name is Rob Locke with an E, and I have a question for you. If you had some extra cash right now that magically appeared out of nowhere, what would you spend it on? I mean, seriously, if you think for a moment what you could do with an extra, I don't know, 50, 100 or more, maybe a few £100 extra in your bank account the day after tomorrow, for example, what would you spend it on? Would you use it perhaps to put it towards some extra Christmas gifts, or maybe alleviate the cost of the Christmas dinner if you're the one hosting this year? Would you treat yourself? Would you go out for a festive spa day? Seriously, dare to dream. What would you spend the money on? Because you know what, ladies and gentlemen, you've tuned in at a time when I am saying this to you. If you have any unwanted or unused or unneeded gold lying around, within 24 hours from the minute you send it off to Post Gold for Cash, you're going to have cash in your bank account. 48 hours from now, real money deposited into your bank. You can even have real cash, actual dollar bills, y'all, if you want. Because Post Gold for Cash is a service that is completely free. They are one of the premier purchasers, buyers of used gold. So if you've got some lying around, maybe a pair of earrings, or it was a pair and now it's only one, you lost the other one ages ago, or maybe somebody bought you something and it's like, oh, thanks, that's lovely, and then you've never worn it, or maybe it's something that used to be fashionable and now you wouldn't be seen dead in it. Maybe it's something that's broken, a gold watch, for example, that doesn't work anymore, but it's still made of gold. As long as it's real gold, it doesn't matter what the quality of gold is. We'll talk about that throughout the course of the show. You can, without any obligation whatsoever, just simply get a free postage pack, totally free, costs you £0. You can then return your gold in the provided mailer via the post office, absolutely free, guaranteed and insured as well. And then you will have all of your items appraised completely and utterly for free. And then Post Gold for Cash will call you and make you an offer based on the market prices of that day. And then you just say, yes, I would like that, thank you very much. Same day, the money's in your account. Or you say, actually, no, that's not quite what I was expecting, I don't want that, not a problem. All your gold items are then sent back free of charge. It is totally free from start to finish and back again. You will never spend a penny except for two small caveats, which we will cover in the show. But they are to do with insurance. And in fact, I'll tell you now, if you want to get extra insurance on your package, you have to pay for it up front at the post office, but it's either £3 or £10. And the fact is that if you decide to have your items sent back to you, Post Gold for Cash will actually send it back the same standard of insurance that you've paid for, or if you accept the offer, they reimburse you for what you've paid. So it's still free. This is an exclusive offer as well, ladies and gentlemen, because you can go directly to Post Gold for Cash if you want, but we don't want you to do that, because when you go via Shop on TV, in other words, when you order your free selling pack through Shop on TV, and I'll show you how in a minute, you will get an extra 10% on top of your valuation until the 24th of December. Now, that means that if you were offered £100, you'd get 110. If it was £1,000, you get 1,100, and I think you get the idea. Plus, you will also be included in not one, not two, but 3 free prize draws, which close on the 24th of December. 2 are through Shop on TV, an ITV1 and STV live show special prize draw with a chance to win £500. There's another chance to win a further £500 to spend with Shop on TV, and you'll also be entered into Post Gold for Cash's regular £500 prize draw as well. No, they all close on the 24th of December, but that's okay, because if you don't get your package back in time for the 24th, on the 25th of December, a whole new round of prize draws start. So you'll end up in one at least. But if you want to get your items in by the 24th, and when the prize draw happens, if you're the lucky winner, then you're going to have that money or whatever it is, whatever your prize is, sent to you right away. And actually, we already had one winner who won £500. And before, do you want to see her now? Let's see her now, shall we? Here is our first Post Gold for Cash £500 prize winner.
Saw the advert on the TV for Cash for Gold. Also, you get an extra 10% going through the shopping channel. So I sent it off on the Monday. They phoned me on Tuesday with a good price, which I accepted. Then last week I got phoned again to tell me that I'd won the prize draw, £500. Brilliant company, give it a try.
You could be the next winner. So it's completely free. So what do? How do you do it? There are 3 avenues to get a free selling pack, and I will cover exactly what you get in a minute. So you can either go directly to shopontv.co.uk/gold. If you do that, there's a whole page with all the information, everything you need to know. Or you can click on one of the banners. So as we scroll down, you will notice eventually we'll get to, there it is, not 1 but 2 Post Gold for Cash banners, and there is the page. That is the /gold. You can go straight there if you want to. Any one of those order my free gold selling pack buttons will work. Just press one of those. There's all the information about what you can send, what you can't send, etc., etc. All of the information there. Now, we've added this as a product, even though it's £0 and 0 pence with £0 and 0 pence postage and packing. Add it to your basket or just click buy now. You're not really buying because you're not paying anything. But if you add it to your basket, you go to your basket, there it is, you can see it, 0 everywhere. Check out securely. You can check out as a guest. You don't have to have an account with Shop on TV, but it is free to have one. And there are no subscriptions at all, no charges whatsoever to have a Shop on TV account. It just means you can store addresses if you want to have things sent to other people. And actually, there's a good strategy there if you do want to get these gold packs for somebody else in your family. We'll talk about that later in the show. So you get a free selling pack, you get a letter, you get a little form to fill in, you get a little mailer, and you also get this amazing special delivery envelope, which you put your items in, you take it to the post office, they scan it, they weigh it, they give you a proof of postage, which also is your tracking information. It arrives the next day. Your items are appraised, someone from Post Gold for Cash calls you, offers you however much money your items are worth, and then you say yes or no, or you might say, actually, I've decided I don't want to sell that, I do want to sell that, and whatever you don't want to sell, as long as it's real gold or a precious metal, it will be sent back to you free of charge. So let's get into it, shall we? That's kind of like the sort of the overview, but I'm not alone tonight, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, not only am I not alone, I am here with one of the most fantastic people I've ever had the good fortune to know in my life. It is from Post Gold for Cash, Sam!
Hi, Rob.
Hi! Looking very glitzy tonight, my lady.
I'm feeling the festiveness.
I'm seeing
bit
the
of sparkle,
festiveness.
bit of lipping, a bit of curly hair this time.
I was going to do the same thing, but I thought people would call me on.
I know, you didn't want to copy me, I understand that, Rob. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Tough act to follow. We're already really busy. So let's start, because you've worked for Post Gold for Cash for a long time. So
15 years.
15 years.
15 years, Rob.
So who are you and who are they?
OK, so let's have a look at where it began. It began with Ash with an idea, 2009. Yep. The concept of literally posting your gold for some cash, but what he needed is somebody with the jewellery knowledge. So he got involved with Ian, and thus we were born.
Right.
I started actually phoning lovely customers, making the offers, very much part-time because I had small children. Yeah. And now at this point, quite often I will value your items, so I will do the valuing. But your customers are very lucky because I call you with your offer.
Sam off the telly.
And I love it. Sam off telly.
You're going to get a call from Sam off telly.
And I called Marilyn, who won the £500, and bless my soul, she was so lovely to talk to and doing the little video. So yeah, your customers are fantastic to chat to, and I've got all the time in the world for them.
Ladies, this is going to be like a bit of a game show because we've got loads of gold items here. We're going to guess the value. I want you to join in. We might pick a piece and see if people want to email in and suggest what they think it's worth.
Absolutely.
So, look, there aren't a huge number of these services around, but you are considered the preeminent. You've been around, as you say, for what's 16 years
16
now.
years, yes.
So why would you say, in your words, that people should use Post Gold for cash versus other options that are out there?
Okay, so the biggest thing is obviously it is a free service. You've mentioned that already. Okay, we will pay for your postage for it to come in. Up to 750 it's insured for.
Yep.
Okay, if you're not happy with your offer, we will return the items free of charge to you again. We're quick as well. So,
Yeah,
for
I
example,
know.
order your pack today, which is Monday. You will receive that reliant on Royal Mail tomorrow. We receive it back Wednesday if you're quick. I will put the money in your bank Wednesday. So we don't mess around.
That is extraordinary. Well, look, we've even kind of spelled it out for you. So Sunday night, it's technically Monday now because we've passed midnight, right? So you're watching the show. When you order your free pack now, and by the way, they don't expire, so you might as well get one anyway, even if you're not sure if you've got stuff yet. Just get your pack ordered because by the time you've found things you might want to sell, it will have arrived. Then later in the day, or Monday, obviously, that will be sent out from Post Gold for cash during business hours. You will, again, as Sam said, all things being equal, receive it Tuesday morning. Put your stuff in it, fill out your form, which is really easy to do, even if you're phobic of forms, as I am. Get it to the post office by the time they close. You have to take it to the post office. You can't put it in a post box because it'll take ages to get there, and plus you have no proof of postage. You need the paper trail, and also for the insurance and all of that other stuff. So you take it to any local post office, they weigh it, they scan it, they give you a receipt, which is your proof of postage and your tracking. And can I just show everyone, actually, on this delivery mailer, it is special delivery guaranteed by 1 p.m. So unless there's a strike or some sort of act of God, it will be there by the next day at 1 p.m. But you said you received...
We get it by 9 o'clock. The lovely Gail is in there at 7:30 a.m. waiting for your parcels to arrive.
And it's received and signed for.
It's received and signed for, yes.
And again, you're actually... I haven't got it on this, but once you get yours, there'll be... there's one there.
There's one I prepared earlier.
Here's one we prepared earlier. Do you want to take that one? So there is a little... You'll have your own unique customer reference on here. So even if you forget to put your form in there, we can still find you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And also, so once that's been received, it will be weighed and opened by Post Gold for cash.
Yes.
It will be valued the same day. By early afternoon, there'll be someone like Sam on the phone saying, well, we think your items would like to offer you this for them.
Absolutely,
and if you say yes, in fact, on the form, we'll show you the form in a minute. You even put your bank details on there.
Yeah.
And it's instant, right?
Yeah, I mean, we don't mess around at all. It's, obviously we don't want to have a lot of stuff lying around in the office and you want to get your money quickly. You want the assurance that your item has arrived, and obviously until we phone you to say we've got it and here's your offer, some people won't check on the tracking number, so they'll be wondering. So we want to let you know as soon as possible. And that's another good thing with the company, because we have been going so long. We're a trustworthy company to deal with and an easy company. We love chatting to customers.
Excellent on Trustpilot.
Yes, we do our best.
No, I know. That's not easy to come by, that excellent. Yeah, and as I say, the fact that you have a pedigree, you've been around for a long time. Yeah. And plus also, this is our trusted partner at Shop on TV, because obviously we are, I say obviously, maybe you don't know this, but we are a partnership with ITV and STV. And so, we are governed by and held to the very highest standards as well by Ofcom and the Advertising Standards Authority and ITV and STV themselves. So we have to make sure that anyone we put on these sacred and hallowed airwaves are people that we can trust and that also you can trust. So your money is safe, your gold is safe, it's Royal Mail, it is the King's Mail Service, everything is safe from start to finish. And I just want to make a little point actually here. We, Shop on TV, never, ever, ever sell or share your information to a third party, either free or for a profit, ever. It's just, when you place an order, it's on our secure servers and that's it. The only information we transmit to Post Gold for cash is your order information, so your address, obviously, and your name and such, so you can get your mailer. But you also don't share, do you, or sell?
No, we don't. It's all kept very private, and we literally just use the information to give you your money or return your items to you. So...
Let's talk a bit about gold, shall we? I think a lot of people are aware of the fact that gold has increased in value over the years. I mean, we talked about this the last time. I remember I bought a bracelet and a necklace from a company I was working for, the original shopping channel, actually, back in the day. And I paid about 125 quid, I think, for a decent-sized curved bracelet and maybe 200 or so for the necklace. But those would be worth probably 4 figures now. It's extraordinary how much the gold has increased.
It is really mad. And, I mean, you can see that certainly, this year as well, it's shot up.
Yeah,
It is a fantastic time to sell. As with anything, it goes up and down, but certainly
it's a commodity after all.
Yeah, it's been on the increase.
Here's the last year. This is from the London Bullion Market Association. And you can see it has trended up. And in fact, I was reading some the other day. Now, look, please don't quote me on this. We can't guarantee it. I'm just sharing information that there is an expectation that gold might go up as high as 5,000 per troy ounce, is it, I presume?
They do it in troy ounce, yeah.
So, I mean, it's about 4, isn't it now? Something like that? 4,222 right now. So, now look, here's the thing. If the gold is worth something to you, obviously don't sell it. I don't need to tell you that because you're not going to. But if the money right now is worth more to you than the gold, then, and it's just sitting around gathering dust in a drawer, then why not make some money right now? What would you spend the money on? I mean, you don't often get a windfall or an influx of cash that you didn't expect to have. But we think about it all the time. How many times have you thought about, oh, wouldn't it be great if an extra grand just popped up in my bank account or an extra whatever? And you start spending it in your mind, don't you? What are you spending yours on? Because there are a lot of people who inherit gold, for example, and then it's not stuff they'd ever wear, but it's just sitting in a box somewhere in the attic,
There's a huge amount of reasons why people send their gold in or where they've got it from.
Yeah.
And when you've just said about what would you spend it on, it reminded me of one of your customers. She lives in Telford. Carpets.
What?
Carpets, yeah.
She got new carpets?
She's got new carpets, yeah. She
Amazing.
did, I think, one room with the first lot that she sent in, and then the second lot, she said, oh, great, I can get the conservatory done now.
Oh, fab. That's, but, you know,
So, But it's practical things, isn't it? I mean, you would always hope that people are selling the gold and they're doing something great with it, booking a holiday, but obviously times are tough at the moment. So if it helps you out and helps you get through, then again, think about it.
Well, it could be something as basic as just being able to afford food.
Heating.
Yeah, bills. I mean,
for sure.
It is ridiculous how. I always said when we were in the pandemic that we're going to pay for this one day, and here we are. And I know maybe you are struggling a little bit, and even if you're not, it's always good to have a little bit of extra cash, isn't it? Please understand that this is free. This costs you nothing. You have everything to gain. And if you've got some gold or other things lying around, we'll talk about that in a second, you literally have a lot to gain, potentially. Because you'd be surprised how many people don't realise what their items are worth. How many times are people surprised when you say the figure?
About 95% of the time. Are you sure? Did I hear that right? Yes. And I tell them you will see it because I will put it in your bank in a few hours for you and you will believe it.
Yeah.
Thrilled. Absolutely thrilled.
Let's talk about what you do accept and what you don't accept, shall we?
OK, yeah.
So we've got some examples on this little graphic. But it's also, I mean, the name of your company wouldn't be very pithy if you said post gold, silver, platinum, palladium for cash. So,
doesn't roll off the tongue so well,
really,
does it?
And even diamonds, as long as they're over a quarter of a carat.
Look at you with your knowledge.
Right, but you do accept all those things, don't you?
We do, yes. So basically, as long as it's a precious metal, then we will accept it.
Yes.
The things that we don't accept, and here's a prime example. So sat here in front of me is 5 bangles, but they're all not worth anything.
Oh,
so you're looking at items that perhaps will say rolled gold with inside, and that's just a very fine coating on there. You've got the sort of the 120. You might see that inside a bracelet, and again, that's just 1/20th. A little micro coating of gold on there. You've got gold plated, rolled gold. So there's lots of different things.
Yes.
As simple as this, that you may have had sat there for ages thinking, well, you know, my auntie gave me that, it's going to be worth a fortune. Then unfortunately it's not. But then on the flip side, you'll have bangles which are worth.
Something you think is not worth a lot, and then suddenly
it is worth.
You know, like there's one on there that says 18 karat gold, and you probably think, oh, I might get 100 quid for that or something, and then you find out it's worth 1,000 quid or something like that.
Absolutely.
But here's the good news, right? You're not the experts necessarily. You don't need to worry. They are.
I am.
Yeah, Sam is. So send it all in, and if something is worth nothing, Sam will tell you. And then, as long as there's some precious metal in your package, Sam will even send your non-precious stuff back for free. Now, if it's all you know, not worth anything, there's a small charge for the cost of a
there
return
is. It's
envelope,
just if you want to have it sent back to you special delivery, we just ask you to cover the cost of the postage to return it to you special delivery again. That's all.
Yeah. But so no guesswork. You just shove it all in a pack, and we're going to get into what if it won't fit. insurance, all of that kind of stuff in a moment. But may I just, would you like to, do you want to play a game? Sorry, I'm turned into, Saw. Why don't you pick an item, anything you like, and let's, you can email, if you want to play along, studio@shopontv.co.uk, and let's see if people can guess what it's worth.
OK, I think this is one of my favourite ones because 9 times out of 10, somebody's going to have a wedding band kicking around.
Right, OK.
So, Rob, if you could please pick up that one there,
oh, I don't know
please.
if I can reach it.
Let me help you.
Thank you.
There we go.
I'm going to stick it on my finger,
OK, and I will pick up this one.
OK.
Freshly painted nails, thank you very much. OK, so what you can do is email in and you can say what you think the price of Rob's is worth and what the price of mine is worth.
Right.
And then we will see. By the way, you're not going to win these, just making that clear.
Can I just say the prize for doing this is absolutely sweet fanny Annie.
Yes.
Nothing at
We'll
all.
give you a thumbs
It's purely fun. You get bragging rights, and it's just for fun.
Thanks for taking part.
Email studio@shopontv.co.uk, or you can go to our website, shopontv.co.uk, click on the live banner and it'll take you to the home page, or the show page, and there is a little box there where you can send a message. So say what my one is worth, Rob's is worth this, Sam's is worth this, and we'll see who's right. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty, shall we, Sam?
Okie dokes, yes.
And we're going to go through a lot of these items here, just to kind of give you an idea. Just general rule of thumb, as long as it's not gold-plated, costume jewellery, rolled gold, you know, Cupra nickel, that sort of thing, as long as it's not foreign currency and as long as, you know, it's not silver-plated or something like... If you've got, say, cutlery, but it's solid silver, that's fine.
Yes.
And we'll talk, won't we, about how you know that.
Yeah, so if you've got cutlery, look for the side profile of the lion.
OK.
OK, and that will tell us that it is silver. What you may find is you have items... May I?
Yeah, please.
OK, you might have items like this at home. Now, I don't have any clue where to point. Oh, look
Just
at
if you hold it nice and still, that's all you got to do,
We want to look up here.
Yeah.
OK, so basically on there, it will say A1, and A1 is a heavy plating. OK, so look out for A1.
But if it's got a lion...
A side profile of a lion, then that's going to be silver.
And if it's solid, you can get some money for it.
You can absolutely get some money for it. I'm not sure if you can see that one, my lovely.
Yeah.
OK, so that one, just underneath there, it says EPNS. So that's electroplated nickel silver. So again, that is not silver through and through. We do not want that.
Right.
But if it's mixed up with other, you know, silver spoons and things that you're sending in, send it in. We'll tell you what's what, return what's not.
Now, here's the great news. I'd have to say that again. That was really... Sorry, I just caught that as an afterthought.
Just rolled off my...
I know. Write that down, somebody.
We'll tell you what's what and send back what's not.
I think there's your new, you know,
That's my new
TMs.
tagline. Oh, my God.
Sam. Now, in case you're thinking, because here's what you get. Can I just talk everyone through the package? So it's going to come in an envelope, obviously, with your name on it. You get a lovely little letter introducing you to the service. Also, the Post Gold for Cash phone number is on here. If you have any question, any issue, any thought, if anything ruminates in your brain that you're not sure about, call them. A live, real person will pick up the phone, no chatbots or AI, and they will walk you through it. There's no question too big, no question too small, no question too valid or what you might think is too silly. If you're not sure of what to do, just give them a call. It's as simple as that. On the back, they've got a little guide of what to buy, what not to buy, even some comparisons to what others may pay and how you might get more money from Post Gold for Cash. In fact, you're guaranteed to get the most really from Post Gold for Cash because they will match anyone else as long as they're an online gold buyer. And we'll talk about how, you know, there are a couple of terms and conditions for that, but that's actually, it's just basically, you have to prove it, as simple as that.
That's all,
right?
yeah. As long as you've got the same stuff that you've sent in with proof of the weights and what they've offered you, happy to match it.
Amazing. So that's the letter.
I'm going to give you this one.
Oh, OK, yeah.
I'll tell you for why we've done it. It's because we filled some of it in.
Oh, lovely. So then you get this little form. And, oh, it's Sam Gold.
Do you like that? Have you seen my address
great
as well?
So your address will obviously be on it. So you don't even need to put your address on it then? Is it already filled in?
So when you've ordered it through you guys, then it will all be pre-printed. So everything's all on there. Just double check the information. And Rob's going to say this, just make sure you put your bank details to get paid. I mean, that's really important.
I like the postcode, AUAG. That's
You know what
silver
that
and
is.
gold, yeah.
I love you, Rob.
Well
done, Mike.
No, that's not, my director did notice that as well, but I also am familiar with the periodic table. But so, all you know, email address, your name, but that's all. I mean, that's it really. And then how many items you're sending. Now here you have a section to put your bank information. If you're not comfortable putting it there, even though a sort code and a bank account, no one can take money out of your account that way. It's not possible. But if you want to leave it blank, when Sam or whoever from the office calls you, then they'll ask you where you want the money, and you tell them. And even if you do put something on there and change your mind, you can. You can get a cheque. Now, if you want cash, you can even get cash. What are the terms with cash?
So with regards to cash, again, it's to do with the postage. So because we need to send that securely to you, there is a £9 charge, which would be deducted, but that's just to get it special delivery for you to receive the next day.
So the only time you will ever pay any money with Postgold for cash, or if you want actual cash, so £9.
£9.
And if you get extra insurance.
Yes.
But there's a caveat to that, because actually you get your money back in most cases. So when you get this covers you for how much?
So the initial one covers you for £750, OK? But make sure you take it to the post office, you get a receipt, and on that receipt will have your tracking number and the weight of the parcel that you're sending to us.
Yes.
OK, and that's important for when it gets to us.
But if you think your item's worth £1,000...
Then you pay £3 at the post office, requesting to it up the insurance.
Yep.
If you think it is worth up to £2,500, which is the maximum, then you pay £10, which is peace of mind, really. And then when we receive it, we will see that you've paid this and we will reimburse it to you.
So they get the money back.
It's all free.
Let's say that somebody paid the £10 to get the 2,500, and their item was only worth 500 quid. You still reimburse them?
Yes.
So no matter, as long as it's worth something and they accept the offer, they get the money back?
Yeah.
Now, if you then turn the offer down, yes, you've paid either the extra £3 or £10, but that is optional. But
we'll send it back the same format that you've sent it to us for your peace of mind.
So you essentially spend you match the £3 or the £10 to return it, so it's being returned under the same, sort of conditions. But here's the thing. A couple of caveats, lots of caveats, but it's all basic information, and we'll cover all of this. And if you ever have any questions, you just ask Sam. I'm just trying to tick things. I'm ticking boxes in my head.
That's okay.
Here. So this is only going to fit a certain amount of stuff. What if you've got a great big silver jug? Well, here's the thing about His Majesty's Mail. This, yes, it is a mailer. Yes, you put things in it. Yes, you seal it, and you can send it off as a package. But if you tape it, label side up, to the top of a box, it doesn't matter what size that box is or how heavy that box is, it will still carry the guaranteed next day delivery by 1 p.m.
Yep.
So you can send anything of any size.
Yes.
And weight.
And people have.
Right, yeah.
We've had trophies, we've had platters. Recently we've had kettles.
I ate my trophies with some fava beans and a nice green tea.
How lovely.
Sorry, please continue.
So you just pop it onto a box, as you've said, and take it to your post office and send it on in. Sometimes people have problems at the post office. Just give us a call when you're there, if you like. We'll talk to the post office staff.
Really?
It's not something we haven't done before.
See, this is the thing. You're dealing with a proper company here that really know what they're doing. So, another question. What if you think your item's worth more than £2,500?
OK, so my recommendation would be to send it in 2 parcels. Split it.
Right. How do you do that?
So you call us. So once you've requested a pack through you guys, you are automatically given a reference number.
Yes.
OK, so what we don't want to do is create another reference number for you.
Right.
We want to use your existing one.
Yes.
So give us a call, let us know that you have requested. We will send you another pack out with your specific
ID. Or 2
ID.
or 3 or however many
Absolutely.
you need.
Whatever you need, we will send it out to you.
Yes.
And then send them in. Just send them in separately.
Can I just want to sort of clarify that, because it took, it took a while for the penny to drop with me. The reason, and in fact, if you try to order more than one free gold selling pack through Shop on TV, there are lots of ways you can do that. You can either just use this item number on the phone, 033 332 41241. You can put that in the website, or you can go to the live banner and it will show you the product, add it as a product, it's free, or you can go to shopontv.co.uk/gold, and all the information is there, and you click on a button, and as long as you add it to your basket and check out, you have to check out in the normal way. So you have to actually process, because that then transmits all of that information to Post Gold for Cash. So it will cost you zero, nothing, nada. We don't send you any spam emails every 5 minutes, once you've signed up. You don't get any spam mail in the actual, post box kind of thing. We never share or sell any of your information, so it's totally safe, totally secure. It's a closed loop between us and Post Gold for Cash. But you have to check out your basket now to get the pack. But you can only order one, because every order that comes through Shop on TV, when it reaches Post Gold for Cash, you will be assigned a separate reference number. So if you could order 5, you'd get 5 separate reference numbers. They'd all be processed as different transactions. Whereas by getting the one, going to Post Gold for Cash, they will then send you extra packs if you need them. They're all processed under the one single reference number, which means that all the items you send back across all of those packs are all valued together, and you just get one offer for the whole lot. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So it's absolutely brilliant. Should we look at some things? Things. I keep seeing.
I know, it's there.
Wait till you see what I. Do you see what I see? Well, you will in a minute, because it's freaking me out, man.
Beautiful.
Should we
just get out of the way?
Just get it out of the way. Yeah.
It's like pulling teeth, isn't it? Right. Okay.
Quite literally.
So we do accept anything as long as it has gold. Now, obviously, some people might have gold teeth.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we accept them. Sometimes they come in still in the dental packaging, roots connected. We accept them. We will still do that. Sometimes they might appear with some gold caps on like this.
Is that an actual one that got sent to you?
That is one that got sent to us, yes. That's one that got sent.
If you can pop it out first, that'd be great.
Yeah. I was amazed Grandma wasn't attached.
No.
They didn't use a box, did they? So there we go. We've taken the gold off here.
Yeah,
It's just absolutely mad. But we will accept it. So
anything that is, as long as it... OK, now I want to make a distinction here, and I'm going to ask you to explain.
Oh, gosh.
No, it's pretty... don't worry, it's something you know very well.
Yes.
So, as long as it is solid gold. However, and actually not just solid gold, it can be solid gold, it can be solid silver, it can be solid platinum, and it can be solid palladium. If it's got gemstones in it, we're going to cover that in a minute. But it does, even though it is post gold for cash, it's actually post pretty much any precious metal, as long as it's real and precious for cash. So there's a difference between something that's solid. So non-solid is like your plated, which is worthless. As long as it's gold or platinum or silver or palladium all the way through.
Yeah.
But then there comes to the question of the quality of that gold. Now, that doesn't actually matter, does it?
No.
Because there are different grades of
there
those
are different grades
metals.
of gold. One thing that I have noticed with customers is they'll phone up and go, do you accept white gold?
Uh-huh.
So yes, we
Yeah.
do accept white gold, because the purity of the gold will still
Purity, that's the word I was looking for.
remain the same.
Yeah,
So if you're looking inside your items, you might find that you have the number 375.
Ah, yes.
Which should we do some demonstrating
Yeah, let's
here?
do some demonstrating.
Okay, can you see?
Is that a locket with an E?
Without an so this is sort of one of your traditional gate bracelets. So this is 9 carat gold, which is 375.
So it's 37.5% pure 24 carat gold, and the rest is other alloys.
Yeah, it's just mixed metals within
mixed
it.
metals, yeah.
Obviously, you then go up to 14 carat gold, which would be
52.5, is it? No, I got this wrong last time.
you did get this wrong. Come on, Rob.
57 point something.
Dig deep. Come on, I believe in you.
57.8.
58.5.
58 point what?
58.5. So
585, of course.
585 on the
Yes,
inside.
yes.
And generally that's found in America.
But do you know what? The first place I worked, as you know, on telly, a lot of that, the jewellery that came over was 14 carat, from the States was 14 carat gold. So you might have some of that. If you're an avid viewer of shopping television, you might have a load of 14 carat. So that's 58.5% pure gold.
Yep.
But then, I'm just hearing, please check out your baskets. It's totally free. They don't expire.
You've got nothing to lose, guys.
You could go like one in a year's time if you want. I mean, the longer you wait, the longer you're delaying getting money. But, there's no rush necessarily to send the pack back, No. So then after that, 18 carat gold.
18 carat gold. So you're going up to the more purer golds when you're getting there. So 18 carat gold is identified as 750.
So it's 75% pure gold.
75%. Yeah. and then you're going up higher.
22?
22 is. Now, this is the one where I struggled last time. Can you remember?
Hang on, no, it's got to be sort of like... No, is it 925?
916.
916, that's right. It was close to silver, wasn't it? Yeah.
916.
916, and then, of course...
So that's 91.6%.
Yeah.
But then what's funny is pure gold is actually 999. 99.9.
Because it's the same with diamonds. They start at a colour of D, just in case they ever find a better colour. So they've got A, B, and C available. So it's the same. No one can ever guarantee 100% pure gold. They always leave that extra 0.001% or whatever it is for error. You know what I mean?
So what's going to be interesting is when the beautiful customers email in trying to guess the price of
Have we had any
of
emails
yours
yet,
and mine.
Fraser? No one's had a go.
Come on,
Not
people.
one person, really.
Come on, this is fun. This is great.
Yeah. Well, shall we wait
just do
and
it?
see, or just do it?
It's up to you. How are you feeling?
Let's do it. If no one has emailed, I bet they're at home. They're thinking, "Go on, you do it, Rob." Or I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay,
so the one I've got,
Rob, there is yours.
Okay,
so
right,
it will tell you the grade and it will tell you the price on there.
Okay, I'm allowed to reveal it now. Here we go. I love the way you use playing cards.
Do you like that?
I think that's excellent. I feel like Brucey.
Yeah, higher or lower?
Higher or lower? Higher than an ace. All right, my loves.
Good game.
Oh, £150.
Now, is mine going to be higher or lower?
Higher than 9 carat.
Are you ready?
Here we go. Ah! It's 22, £675. Except it's not.
Because
with Shop on TV, by ordering your free gold selling pack right now,
you get an extra 10%.
And they round up, even if you normally wouldn't.
I just
so
give the money away.
You'd actually get an extra £68.
Yeah, £68.
On top of 675.
Yeah. Somebody doing the math on that?
Free money. That is free money. It's literally free money. Yeah. And by the way, I want to make this point here. This is very important. If, for example, you went to Post Gold for cash, let's say you had 2 rings that were absolutely identical, right? In every single possible regard. And you sent one directly to Post Gold for cash and one through Shop on TV to Post Gold. To Post Gold for cash, but through getting the pack from us. Someone would appraise them, and you would get theoretically identical offers for each. But you would then get the extra 10% just with Shop on TV. I want you to completely understand that there ain't no funny business here. There's not like, oh, they undervalue the Shop on TV ones by a little bit and then add at 10% and it's the same. No. If you could send 2 identical items both ways, you would be making 10% more because you'd get identical offers. Now, let's also talk about the fact, I mentioned that, I talked about the market prices on the day. So you have a business formula, but you take into account the market prices of gold on the day, and that's one of the sort of foundation of the basis for the offer, correct?
Yes, yeah, it is. And all companies like ours will do exactly the same thing. So obviously, price of gold, whilst it changes twice a day, we will go with the average for the day and give you that offer based on that.
Whereas, of course, if you went to... And I'm not knocking anyone here, but if you went to a pawnbroker, they have a different business model, don't they?
They do. The challenge with pawnbrokers is obviously you are ideally wanting to get the item back, so it's a lending system, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, therefore, they're reliant on you not getting the item back, pretty much, and then obviously earning from that. But
they also do generally pay a lot less.
They can do. So shop around. Look into these things. Make sure you've got peace of mind. As Steve, who is missing tonight.
Yeah. He's still alive, though, right? He's just on holiday,
Steve forever does this. I don't know what... Yeah, he's blessing everyone.
Okay.
He's on a cruise, guys. But, yeah, it's like Steve says, you have a choice. So it's up to you to make the choice. You can choose to accept the offers that we give you. You can choose to shop around.
Sure.
And we don't, don't make it difficult. We won't hold things to ransom.
It's probably pretty protracted and drawn out, but you can get an offer from you, and if they don't like it, people can get the stuff back. Try a few other online people. Try a few... Or pawnbrokers.
Then give me a call and say, Sam, I'm really sorry, can I send it back? And I go on then.
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, even if you do get a better offer somewhere else, but you just love Sam, because who doesn't, and you love the service, then they'll match it anyway, as long as you can provide proof of that quote from somebody else.
We will do.
As long as they're an online seller, you know, the
Yes.
pawnbrokers and other, you know, things like that would not count, of course.
No, it would not. The local jewellers wouldn't count.
Other than that, you've got to try and sell it yourself. And I came a cropper when I tried to sell a watch through an auction. Did I tell you this story?
You
through
did,
an auction company,
yeah.
yeah. And it was an expensive watch. And when the guy got it, he claimed that there was a part of the movement missing. And I was like, what? I don't, you know. And unfortunately, because I got it from the actual company that made the watches,
Yeah.
I couldn't verify really whether or not that person was telling the truth.
Yeah.
But they kept the watch anyway, but I had to give them $1,500 back. So I lost a lot of, well, I didn't lose money, I made some money, but I didn't make as much as that watch was worth. And I don't know whether I was conned or not.
Yeah.
But the fact is that it did leave a bit of a bitter taste in my mouth. And
Which
so
it will do,
you've
yeah,
got to be
for
very
sure.
careful. There's nothing wrong with auction sites and things like that. You've just got to be careful, that's
Yeah.
all, haven't you? You know,
And
you
you'll
don't
have
always know who
commission
you're dealing with.
charges and things like that as well with the
Of
auction
course, yeah.
sites.
Yeah.
So
This is easy.
Yeah.
What do you do?
This is free.
It's free. It literally is free from back to front and front to back. You just go to shopontv.co.uk. You click on the live banner and it'll take you to our product page. And we've added this as a product just so you can write that item number down. Anytime you need, you get maybe somebody in the family passes away, and you inherit a load of jewellery that you don't want. And as long as it's gold or silver or platinum or a palladium, then you can get money for it. Steve always talks about how was it his dad? Was it someone in his family, wasn't it, who they sold the jewellery and then made a commemorative plaque?
Yeah, that was his uncle.
His uncle.
His
that's
uncle,
right.
yes.
Yeah.
And he made a plaque. And there is actually, if I had my phone, I could bring it out. I've actually got a photo of Steve calling our customers, and he's sat on the bench where the plaque is.
Aww.
I can't remember what it said. I think it says "Go Steady," something along those
that's
lines.
Right. Go Steady Eddie, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was something along those lines. Yeah, but I can't remember what his uncle was called.
Yeah.
But
or you can give it to charity. I mean, do whatever you like with it. That's
Yeah.
the thing, you know. But the fact is, it's found money. It's extra cash. It's money that you don't necessarily have now. And if you just maybe as you start to think to yourself where you've got some gold potentially or silver, or platinum or palladium, you know, like yellow gold has become a bit passé in a lot of ways. You know, white metals tend to be the trend at the moment. But it doesn't matter, as I say, as Sam mentioned earlier on, if it's white gold, if it's rose gold, green gold, black gold, it doesn't matter because it's still gold. There is still a percentage of actual 24 karat gold, which is always yellow. It's just disguised by other metals that sort of dilute the colour essentially or change the colour. As long as there's real gold or real silver or real platinum or real palladium and it's solid, you know, in the whole thing, then, if it doesn't have a hallmark, that doesn't even matter, does
We'll
it?
take it.
Because you've got a special device, haven't you?
I certainly have. Thank you for mentioning it.
You're very welcome.
Before I break it. OK, so if an item comes into us and it doesn't have a hallmark, then what I would do is I would use this. The best way I can describe it is if you go to the hospital and you have an X-ray,
Yeah.
it goes through, it checks your bones.
Yeah.
This will go through the metal
Yeah.
and tell me what is inside and
Yeah.
what percentage, if it is gold or if it's just plated or anything like that. It's a very expensive piece of kit,
bet it is.
but it's fabulous.
Yeah.
And does a super job. It's very heavy, actually, as well.
No, I know, I've tried it.
For such a
Yeah.
delicate little thing that I
See,
am.
I thought you were joking about X-ray, but it is actually, it is really X-rays. Yeah, it is.
There we
So
go.
this is the thing, if you're not sure what you're sending, it doesn't matter. Because Sam will figure it out and will let you know, well, actually, this piece is not gold or it's not, solid metal, but this piece is, or maybe none of it is. But it's not costing you anything. You're getting a free valuation, which, you can, for insurance purposes, you go to get something valued. It costs you money. This is free. It's a free valuation service of your precious metals or what you think are precious metals. And if they're not, then you can get them back. Now, if they're all, let's say, all costume jewellery, if you want them all back, then it costs you the price of a return envelope
Yeah,
to do
it's just if you want it back, special delivery, so the same method that it's come in, we just
Yeah.
ask you to cover the postage on that, which is about £9–10.
Which is nothing.
So, no.
Or you'll dispose of it if it's...
We can dispose of it, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I had an idea, Rob.
Go
May
ahead.
I share it with you?
Please.
This time of year, everybody's going up in their attics, aren't they, to get the trees out?
Oh, yeah.
So why not have a quick rummage through boxes, old
Yeah.
christening gifts that might be in a
Yeah,
box
yeah.
somewhere,
Or the garage, or the
bracelets.
shed, or
The
wherever.
Absolutely, now's the time to do
The
it.
shoebox with the lights in it that you spend hours untangling.
Untangling, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just
But
thought while they're up there.
But you never know. Let's go. We're going to go through and see how much some of this is worth, because I mean, you've had customers who've made thousands of pounds, haven't
Yes.
they? I mean, that could be that. Well, you were going to be spending Christmas in dingy wherever it is you come from, you know, in horrible old rainy, cold Britain. But maybe now you're on a plane to somewhere on the continent, somewhere warm.
It's the surprise. It's the really. I thought I'd get like 30 quid.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
but no. I mean, sometimes that's what their extra
Yeah.
10% is.
And that's it. It's an exclusive offer, ladies and gentlemen, only through Shop on TV. No, there is nowhere else you can do this. If you go direct to Post Gold for Cash, you will not get the extra 10% by going through shopontv.co.uk/gold. Gold! Sorry, I'm just thinking of Martin Kemp in the jungle at the moment, and I'm a celebrity. You will get an extra 10% on top of whatever the normal valuation would be. If it's £1,000, you make an extra £100 for nothing, nilch, nada. It's free money in your bank. And there is, by the way, there is no limit. If, just to be stupid about it, you had a valuation of £1 million. And listen, I worked in the cruise industry for a couple of years, and one of the customers that I worked with, bought a diamond ring at $1 million.
Wow.
Just under. So that kind of jewellery does exist, but you know, but you would get if you were selling something that was valued at £1 million, and they can handle that. It doesn't matter, does it? What the price is.
No.
You would get an extra £100,000 for free. There is no limit. There is no time limit. There is no ceiling to the amount of extra money that you will get. That 10% will be guaranteed 100% on top of whatever you sell to Post Gold for Cash. Only though, if you go through shopontv.co.uk/gold or 0333 332 241. If you're calling now, the call centre will know that you are, that we're on air with this now, so they'll know what you want. But if you keep jot down this item number, keep a note of this item number, 671236. You can call at any time, day or night. We're open 24 hours a day, or the call centre is. I'm not here 24 hours a day, and neither is Sam. And, you know, whenever you need another pack. Now, here's the other thing. When you go to the page, whether it's the gold page, whether you go directly to the product page, all roads lead to, and we'll show you this in a second on the website, they all lead to the actual product page itself. We've added this pack essentially as a product to our website, even though it costs £0 and 0 pence, and there is £0 and 0 pence postage and packing, right? So you can go to that. Look, if you go through one of these banners, if you go directly to the URL, or if you go through the live page, like we click on this here, one of the buttons, right, there's the product page. So look, you've got a product image there, and there's another product image if Fraser goes forward of the pack. So that could be a pressure cooker, or it could be a cleaning product. Don't know. It's the same principle. But so you can do the same things. You can either add it to your basket or click buy now, and it will take you straight to sign in or check out as a guest. So you can skip the whole basket altogether, and you don't even have to have an account with Shop on TV. However, it is absolutely free to join Shop on TV. There is no membership. There are no subscriptions. All we need is your name, your address, your email, and your phone number. That's it. And you can securely store on our bank level encryption service that we have, or military grade encryption. It's one of those. You can store your credit and your debit card information so you can check out quickly next time. But here's the thing. You can also store addresses. So your default address will always be your default address, whether it's your home or your office or whatever you choose at the start of the journey. But then you have an address book where you can add as many other addresses as you want, and you have that person's name and their phone number and their address. So if you wanted to send one of these to mum, to sister, to brother, to friend, anywhere in the nation, you can. And because it's their name, their phone number, their address, they will get a unique reference number. They will get the gold selling pack. As long as you let them know it's coming and tell them what to look out for, They will then be able to send their items in, and they will then get called by Sam or someone in the office, and they will get offered the money, and it will go into their bank account. So you can actually act as an ancillary service. Maybe, you know, you've got elderly relatives who've got loads of old gold that they don't want anymore and that they could do with the extra cash, but they're not very good on a computer or a phone or something like that, or they don't want to make a phone call. You can do it for them. So you can provide for everyone and anyone that you care about that way. I think it's great. Shall we do some...
You want to
some
play
digging.
again?
Let's play. Want to play a game? I do.
Okay, so we go with gate
I got good at
bracelets.
this last time, remember?
You were
and
actually, you were really good.
I was bang on at the end, and I was assured I could keep the item.
I know.
Turns
I didn't
out
think you'd
I
get
was
that
hoodwinked.
close. That's my maiden name.
Is it really?
Yes, you really were. Dad,
Sam
sister.
Hoodwink. I don't know your last name, actually.
No, I can't possibly tell people on air.
No, that's right.
Right, so gate bracelets.
Oh, I thought that was your last name for a minute. So.
Yes, Sam gate bracelet.
OK, so this is... Now, you already told me this was 9 carat, didn't you?
I
I
did,
seem to
yeah.
recall. So it's quite a good weight. The locket, the charm is quite a decent weight. I'm going to say £300.
£300. Is that your final answer?
Yes, I'm tuning myself in. So go on.
Okay, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to reveal to you first.
Okay, yeah. Oh, a save.
Oh, I like that.
£495. Okay, so now I know that weight. That 9 carat gold is about 500 quid.
Yep. So you ready for the next one?
Yeah, ready for the
Okay,
next
this is
one.
good.
Where did that one go? Was that over
Just
there?
here.
Oh, thank you.
So
Now, I'd have been surprised with that. I'd have thought that was 300 quid. And then suddenly I've got 500 and an extra 50 quid on top. Or 50 quid. Oh, now, is this... Do we know what gauge of gold it is?
9 carat again. Or
It
if
is
you
9
wish to
carat.
have a look for the loops, we've got the loops. Ooh,
Oh.
just breaking the set now,
I'll
sorry.
take your word for it. Now that, it's not quite double. I'm going to say £900.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer, yeah.
Just under.
Oh, so I went too far
You
the other
did.
way, didn't I?
You did.
745. Do you know what threw me? Because it looks bigger, but it's lighter.
Yeah. It's really
So
weird,
actually,
isn't it?
that was a bit heavy. So I was going to say 800 originally, and I thought, no. OK. But still, 745 quid. That could be sitting in a drawer, sitting in a shoebox, sitting in an attic, sitting in a garage.
Yeah.
We all know that Dell and Rodney became millionaires.
They did.
Because there was a pocket watch sitting in their lockup, in their garage.
It was,
You
indeed.
just don't know, do you? So, all right, should we try another one?
You ready?
Yeah.
OK, should we go charm bracelets?
Sure.
OK. So
Which one?
we've got 2, obviously,
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
Go that one first.
I'll do this. Oh, that looks quite... Well, there's a lot going on there. Is this actually gold?
Yep,
Is it 9 carat?
it is 9 carat.
Oh,
Now,
that's heavy.
The thing is with charm bracelets is you might actually have ones at home where the bracelet is actually a higher grade and you might have mixed charms on there.
So they could be 9
So
carat,
it could
14,
be all sorts.
18,
Yeah. So whilst everything on these are 9 carat gold,
Okay.
imagine what they could be worth if you had higher grade charms
That's
on
heavy.
there.
I'm going to say £1,500.
Rob, you're so good. You're so good, aren't you?
Oh, ladies and... I've got to get it...
Oh.
Sorry, I turned into Mrs Doubtfire there for a second.
Don't worry, dear.
Thank you,
Stop the
dear.
weave.
You fit your name, do it fair. 40, I was £50 out.
Well,
Wow.
not really. Because
Oh,
you got
no
your
way.
extra 10%.
That's
Come
true. I would
on.
have got... Well, I would have made another £145.
Yes. It's not bad, is it?
That's not bad at all. So I tell you what, you know, there's an old saying: if it's heavy, it's expensive. If you think you've got something that's gold, and I mean there's quite a lot going on that.
And
You
if
just don't know.
Yeah, and if it's got higher grade items on it,
Yeah.
it's even more than that.
Because you'll go so far as to test every
single one. Yeah.
charm.
I could
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a pack come in with a single ring, or I could
Yeah.
have a pack come in with over 300 individual items.
Let's do something that's not 9 carat. See if you can catch me out here. Let's do something that's going to surprise me.
See, I think I bought mainly 9 with me.
That was your mistake.
That was my mistake, because you're so good at this, aren't you? What about the piles of items?
Oh,
so,
that's- yeah,
I've
so
done
this whole
2
thing-
little
ooh,
piles here.
yeah.
Now, that's really... I mean,
Ooh.
look at that. You've got the hollow earrings.
But look at that. I mean, it's an old earring that's broken. It's seen better days, and there's only one of them.
Yeah.
Then now these things, I mean, that I remember, you know, like everybody when I was a teenager had either one of these or they had one with onyx in it. I had onyx and a diamond. I had a sovereign, I had a half sovereign.
Keeper rings.
Yeah.
Keeper rings,
friendship rings and all that sort of stuff. There's looks like a St Christopher there or something along those lines. I mean, I'm just going to go down here.
I mean, there you go. You've got little onyx there.
Oh, yeah.
I think there's the coffee bean as well.
A coffee bean?
A coffee bean.
Oh, my... Oh, I almost got the Playboy one. I mean, that was everybody... I mean, that was in the Freeman's catalogue. I don't even know if they're even still... I mean, seriously. Oh, that's quite weighty. I reckon that... Hold on. I'm going to cheat, sorry. That's heavier than that.
You really are cheating.
That's got to be 1,700 quid, maybe more, 1,800 quid.
Okay.
Oh, come back. I was close. 1,600. Yeah,
Okay, then add in your 10%.
Yeah, so about right. My gosh.
You are superb. Do you want a job? Do you want to come back down south with me?
Absolutely. I'll go down south with you.
Yeah,
Whenever you
move on.
Yeah.
Husband's in the building.
I was going to say, your husband and son are literally in the building.
I know, they're literally here. Right, what about this? So that's just a smaller pile. That's 9 carat gold. So even if you haven't got a chunky pile over there, but you've got a smaller pile, you've got the little lockets, you've got your earrings.
See, that's the thing. Have you ever had gifts where you just go, oh, my God.
And it stays there in the box.
Oh, I'd say about 800 quid. Oh, it's even less. I overdid it again.
You did.
All right, that one, so 540. 540 on that.
But then another 54 with your 10% on top.
Yeah,
but that's just for a few. I mean, that hardly looks like anything, does
I've upped my calibrations.
You've got overexcited, Rob, basically.
I got a little bit excited.
The thought of coming down
But this is
south.
the great... You just don't know. Now, the truth is, if I hadn't had something to go by that you'd already told me, I wouldn't have had a clue. And I'd have assumed that was a pile of old scrap. And you know, I remember there was a young lady I dated back in the 90s. Was it 90s? I suppose it was the 90s, good Lord. And she used to buy these enormous, gaudy hoop earrings, and I thought they were hideous. She loved them. Now, I don't know the lady anymore, and maybe she still follows the same sense of fashion, I don't know. But I would suspect, because I remember a lot of people wore these great big gaudy earrings in those days, that they probably wouldn't wear them anymore. And they're just sitting around somewhere doing nothing. And I know, well, you know, I got rid of 2 wedding rings through a pawnbroker, and I didn't get a lot of money for them. I didn't mind at the time because I just wanted to be shot of them. But the fact is that this is a sensible way. It's really, would you agree with this statement that this is probably the best way to sell your gold and get the most money for it?
Yes, I would agree with you. Another reason why I think this is a good way of doing it is quite often, depending on your reason for wanting to sell the gold, you might be a little bit embarrassed to go face-to-face with someone. Yeah, so sometimes doing a transaction over the phone, it's that word that I couldn't get last time, anonymity.
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 Yeah,
yes.
yeah, very good.
So sometimes that helps and it makes it easier. And also speaking to me, friendly voice. You know, if you're having to get rid of, you know, a family member's items that you inherited that you don't really want to do it, sometimes a friendly voice can make it easier and empathise with what you're doing.
I do.
Yeah.
And the whole office, because it's not just you. It's it's a whole office.
We're actually a small team. We're quite a diddy team. There's about 8 of us.
Right. But they're all lovely, and many dogs as well.
We have a lot of dogs.
And I'm not talking about the people, I'm talking about the pets. Just to clarify.
We all get on very well. It's a lovely office and a lovely atmosphere. But we've all been there a really long time. Steve's obviously been there a year. We've got B, who's been with us a year. But the likes of Tracy and Julie and Gail and myself, we have been there over 15 years. Now, for people to stay within a company for that length of time, they've got to be doing something right.
Yeah.
So they're a super company to work for.
Amazing.
Really enjoy it. It's good
Actually,
fun.
talking to Steve, I didn't realise we've got Steve's story that we'll show you soon.
Oh,
which is it's a lovely story. If you've just tuned in, ladies and gentlemen, this is a way to turn unwanted or unneeded or broken or used or whatever it happens to be, gold, silver, platinum and palladium into real, actual cash money within as little as 48 hours. No obligation whatsoever. It's absolutely free, this service. It will not cost you a single penny, except in three cases. One, if you're going to increase the insurance,
Yep.
either by £3 or £10. Those are the only two options at the post office. And you get that reimbursed if you accept the offer anyway, so that's free still. If you decide you want actual cash, then you need to pay just a small surcharge for £9 for the priority envelope, or the insured secure envelope, that's the word I was looking for, to have the cash sent to you in. And the only other time would be if you send a load of items in and none of them are precious metals, and it's just costume jewellery and bric-a-brac and what have you, and you want that sent back priority, that would cost you the
postage, special delivery postage to come back.
Thank you. That's it. So, and there's no obligation. So if you could send all your stuff in, and if you don't want to accept the offer, you don't have to. There's no obligation to accept. Plus, you're going to be entered into 3 free prize draws. Now, these run roughly every sort of 3 or 4 months, don't they? Something like that. So 2 to 3, or is it 3 months?
So we've got the prize draw, which runs every 4 months.
Yeah.
We've obviously got the one which is ours.
Yes. And there are now 2 exclusive ones.
Yes, and then and then we've got the one that runs alongside yours as well.
Yes.
So
one of them is the ITV STV live show special, so that's a chance to win £500.
Yeah.
So the next closing date for all of these draws is the 24th of December. So as long as you've got your pack in by the 24th of December, you'll be included in the current draw. But if it's just after the 24th or it's in the new year,
rolls into the next
it just rolls into the next one. They are ongoing.
And I will call you Christmas Eve.
Right. Yes, don't say you haven't been warned. So you can also get £500 worth of credit and also £500 from Postcode for Cash. So you've got 3 chances to win £500, which I think is rather good. For those who have just literally switched on their TV, hello and welcome. And hello to everybody who's watching for the first time on ITVX as well. We're now on ITVX. We've been on ITV1 for 2 years now, but we're now on all the digital platforms, which is exciting.
It's fancy,
ITV's website, their app, smart TVs.
Wow.
Yeah. So who are Post Gold for Cash?
OK, so Post Gold for Cash was established back in 2009 with an idea, concept from Ashley. He thought basically, why not post your gold
for cash?
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't call it Post Gold to Ash.
Good.
Dunno.
Yeah.
Just an idea, throwing it out there.
Yeah.
So
that's his little private venture.
That was in 2009. So he joined up with Ian, who had the jewellery knowledge, and from there we were born. Right. Most of the staff have been there from the start, from very early days.
Yes.
It was a small team. We're based down in Dorset, I mean, you just have to have a look on sort of Trustpilot to see, you know, how good we are, trustworthy, and a really quick service that we give as well.
Can I blow the lid off of this this popsicle stand and just say here that when we had the preliminary meetings with Ash and the whole team, my question was, are you seriously telling me that when we're getting, I mean, literally hundreds of you are getting your free packs right now, that you're going to still be able to deal with that number of that number of packages the same day? And everyone just said, yeah. And you have.
Yeah.
You haven't reached a bottleneck at all, or even come close.
You should see my overtime.
Oh, I'm sure. Yes, Sam's done very well out of it. So.
But no, do you know what? We maintain, it's all about the customer service. Because I think that gets lost in you know, transition sometimes with the bigger companies. You still need to feel the person. There's many reasons why you're sending us your gold,
sure.
And it can be quite delicate and personal. So, you know, give us a go. It's free.
There are no chatbots. There's no AI. There's no you know, you'll talk to a real person. And in 15 years, you've been there, seen it, done it, got the T-shirt, the mug, and the novelty tote bag. And in fact, I'm going to talk to you about some of your stories in a minute. Can I just say there are 60 people who've got this in your baskets and you haven't checked out yet. It's free. There's 0 to lose, everything to gain. And it just, again, to give you peace of mind in case you're wondering, oh, is it safe? Is it legit? Well, first of all, we're on ITV1 and STV and Freeview as well, actually. This is a partnership. Shop on TV for 2 years now has been a partner of ITV and STV. We start, is today the 1st of December?
Pinch bunch.
So, as of right now, we now start our new 3-year contract with ITV and STV. as your exclusive shopping provider, your shopping show on the nation's favourite independent channels. And so, you know, we don't just sort of like say to ITV, here, can we rent some time on your channel? I mean, they would just say no. So it is absolutely legit, and we are held to the highest standards, you know, Ofcom, Advertising Standards Authority, ITV and STV themselves, you know, that we have oversight like no one else, more than any website or actually any retailer really for that matter when it comes to buying actual products from us. So that's number one. Post Gold for Cash have been around for 16 years. They are considered the nation's preeminent online gold buyer. They are trustworthy, and neither of us ever sell or share or give away your private details ever. Everything is stored on secure servers, transmitted securely through our state-of-the-art IT systems from us to Post Gold for Cash. They never sell your information. It's totally safe, and I would say under normal circumstances, your money is safe as could be. But there is no money changing hands here. It is literally free of charge. So you basically, right now, you either call the phone number 0333241241, or you go to shopontv.co.uk/gold. That will take you to the gold page with all the information about everything we've talked about, what they accept, what they don't accept, how you get everything, what happens, blah, blah, insurance, you name it, all of it, right? Or you go to our website and you put in the item number, or you quote the item number on the phone. Or you go to our website and you click on the live banner. That takes you through to our show page. That's how you find the page for the show every night. And then you scroll down and you'll see the Post Gold for Cash. And also we've posted Post Gold for Cash banners all over the website. So live on air. And so we've added this free pack as if it were a product. So it's a physical product in our system. There it is, right? You can add it to your basket, but you have to check out in the normal way. If you don't, your information is not transmitted to Post Gold for Cash and you will not receive your package. So check out securely. You don't even have to set up an account. You can check out as a guest. If you want to be as anonymous can be. I mean, look, we still need your name and your address, because otherwise how are we going to send you the pack? But that's not stored anywhere. If you check out as a guest, it's not stored anywhere. But if you want to become a free member of Shop on TV so you can check out quicker next time, then you can store your address, not just address for your default place of abode, but your address for anyone around the country, friends, family, relatives, etc., who you might want to send stuff to. So you can have a whole address book, and you can send these to them as well on their behalf if you wish. So you win. It's winner, winner, chicken dinner. We are not going to take a single cent or penny from you at all in this transaction, but you have to check out, and these don't expire. You know, you could get one of these right now, because you know somebody, not to be insensitive, somebody is not going to be with you for much longer. And this happened actually with a friend of mine, and who had a sick relative, and they knew that she was in her final moments, as it were, and there was a whole estate, and so she took care with all her family of all of their affairs, or all of her affairs, so that when she did pass away, everybody knew what they were getting, and it was just easy and painless, except for obviously the grieving side of things. But it made it a lot easier for them. So if you're in a similar situation and you know that you're going to come into some precious metals and things or jewellery or whatever it may be, silver cutlery or silver jugs or bowls or dinner services or whatever it may be, and you don't necessarily know what to do with it, well, now's your answer. Because even though you do get a little pack to put smaller items in, your mailer is essentially a label for a big box too. It doesn't matter how big the box or how heavy the box is, as long as this label is on top of it, you get sent this for free, absolutely free. I can't remember what these cost. I've bought these in the past to send stuff. They're
not cheap.
They're not cheap, no. You get it free. It doesn't cost you a penny. Free mailing, special delivery guaranteed by 1 p.m. the next day. You take that to the top of a box, and you can send whatever the heck you like. And it will be valued for free by Post Gold for Cash, received securely, signed for, weighed, so there's complete accountability from start to finish. And then you'll be called by Sam or someone in the office to offer you an amount of money. And you then either take the money and you get the money put in your account the same day in most cases, or you can even get cash. If you want actual cash money, you can get that too. You just have to pay for the secure
special delivery
the next day.
We'll even go old school
£9.
with a cheque.
Well, yeah, amazing.
Needs to be.
And some people like that.
Yeah, they do.
So it's Monday morning right now, okay? You are watching the show, hopefully. Oh, where's my graphic gone? And then, right, Monday, that's today, you basically, as soon as you either request your pack on the phones at 03333241 or you go to shopontv.co.uk/gold, select a pack, check out, actually check out your basket like you would a regular product. You have to do that, otherwise you're not going to get anything. And then that will go straight, immediately, to Post Gold for Cash. So when the office is open a little bit later in the day, it's sort of, what is it, 7, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, something like
Girls
that.
there at 7:30.
7:30. They will send out all of these mailers.
Yeah.
And you will get yours, all things being equal, the next day. So on Tuesday, you'll receive your mailer. Fill out the form. It's literally very simple, basic information that's required. And you have to take that so you put your form and your items, put your items in your little foam bag, and you put that in the mailer, and then you put your form in the mailer. By the way, if you seal the mailer up and think, oh no, I forgot to put the form in, don't worry, it's got your unique reference on it, they can find you, it's not necessary. And you take that to the post office. It's absolutely essential that you go to the post office. Please, under no circumstances, put this in a post box, because A, it will take ages to get there, it probably still will, but there'll be no proof of postage and no insurance. So that means, essentially, if it does get lost, you've got no way, there's no paper trail, there's nothing you can do about it. So take it to the post office, they will weigh it, they will scan the barcode, they will give you a receipt as your proof of postage, and that also will have your tracking information. Now, even though in most cases, Post Gold for Cash receive these at 9 a.m. the next morning, they are guaranteed special delivery by 1 p.m. And you can always check the tracking information to make sure that it has arrived. It's Royal Mail, ladies and gentlemen. It's the King's Mail Service. So we can guarantee end-to-end tracking, as I mentioned, next working day delivery, absolutely secure delivery. There are no safe place deliveries, pop round the back of the shed or left on the doorstep if no one's answering. It's all signed for every time without fail. And if it's not, if there was any reason there was no one there to receive a package, it would not be delivered. It would be they would attempt delivery again at another time. And full insurance, so you've got £750 guaranteed included. If you want additional insurance, if you think your items are worth more, then at the post office you ask them. There are 2 additional tiers. One is up to £1,000. It'll cost you £3. You pay that at the post office when you mail your item. Or there's 2,500, that is £10. So that's extra insurance if you think your gold requires it. And by the way, you can just do that for safety. I mean, if it were me, I'd just pay the £10. Because if you sell your items to Post Gold for Cash, they refund it. Even if they're not worth £2,500, it doesn't matter. They could be worth £2.50. But as long as you sell them to them, then Post Gold for Cash will cover the cost of, they will reimburse you the £10 you've paid for your insurance. And they know that because it's all on the barcode or the whatever.
And there's usually a sticker that gets put on the outside as well to confirm that.
Now, if you think your items are worth more than £2,500, you need to send them in separate special delivery envelopes. However, do not order extra ones from us, because otherwise each order will, even though they're free, will be categorised as a different customer reference number, which means they'll all be processed separately. So you will get 4 quotes, 4 calls from Sam, and etc. So in that case, when you get just wait for your first one to arrive. And if you want to know it right now, I don't know if James can get this. Where is it? Right here where my finger is. So you know it. Because before your mailer even arrives, if you're burning with questions and you're thinking, call that number, 01202 844 198. That's 01202 844 198. Not to order your mailer. If you order the mailer through that, you won't get your extra 10%. You have to get the extra 10% on top of whatever offer is made to you. You have to do that exclusively through Shop on TV now. So, but any questions you have in anticipation of your package arriving, call Sam or whoever answers the phone. But there are items they buy, items they don't buy, all that information's on there. And the form, I want to show you the form as well, just very quickly. I hate forms. I'm phobic about forms. I really, because I always make a mistake. I usually have to fill out about 85 different forms because I never get it right. But this is, even I can do this. So it's going to come with your address on it, right?
Yep. All the information you've put in,
Yeah.
we will print out onto the form.
Brilliant. So then, I can't see what that says. I'll have to go a bit. Oh, so first name, surname, address. I must bring my glasses with me to work now. Address and postcode. But the address and postcode's already on there.
Yeah.
So do you need to not that?
No, we don't need that
You don't even
information.
need to fill it out.
Unless
so.
you've changed address.
Oh, or name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could happen.
And then what's that?
Telephone number and your email address.
So that will all be pre-printed.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
and then all you've got to do is when you put your items in the pack, tell us how many you've put
Yeah.
in there. But if you don't, does it matter?
Not overly, no. It's just reassurance. And again, you know, when the pack arrives to us, we can double check it. The
Yeah.
other thing to make note of is
Yes.
at the top right-hand side next to that 48
Yeah.
is your unique reference number.
Oh, Sam, 1, 2, 3.
So, yeah. So
You made
yours
that
would... Yes, we did. STV will be yours, and it will have about 4 digits after it. So if you're wanting an extra pack, that's the number you quote to us.
Ah, and then that way, I mean, you could get as many extra packs as you want, but they'll all be processed under the same customer reference number, which means all the items will be bundled together and evaluated together. And then the offer will be for all of it rather than individual packs. And you can put your bank information on there, your sort code and your account number if you want to. You don't have to. But at some point when Sam calls you, you have to decide how you want the money, because you will want the money. But you could actually have your money, what we date, Monday, Tuesday, by Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah. I could have it valued and be calling you Wednesday afternoon. The money's in your bank by about 4,
Within 24
4:30.
hours of sending the package.
Yeah.
Or 48 hours of getting this.
Yeah.
Should we have a look at some testimonials and some of the examples of people who've made money? So, where are we? Daniel from Darwin says, so easy to use. Everything is insured when in transit and they give very good valuations. The money was in my bank the same day. Andrew says, took no time at all, sent jewellery, prepaid envelope, within 24 hours call received, offer accepted, no hassle. Very easy. That's Andrew from Billericay. I know Billericay. Cameron from Airdrie says, superb service and very quick with a great offer. Would highly recommend. Vanessa from Telford, astonishingly quick turnaround within 24 hours. Thank you for such a positive interaction. And then Jen from there says, is that Llanberis? That sounds like Wales to me.
Yeah, it does.
Highly recommended if you're looking to sell your gold and silver. Really, or by the way, platinum or palladium. Really easy process and very fast payout, which was higher than I'd expect. Thank you for such an excellent service. And here are some examples, actually, of things that people, real, genuine customers, have sent in and the valuations they've got. So here we have a customer who sent in this 9-carat gold bracelet from Portmadog. At £456 was the valuation, but you would have got, or they would have got, if they'd gone through Shop on TV, an extra £46, because they always round up at postgold for cash.
Yep.
So 45.60 rounded up to 46. The 9-carat gold band from the customer from Wales, 161, but they would have got an extra £6 or £17. And then, and again, it can get up there in price. If you start getting into the 18-carat gold territory, that necklace, £2,432. So they would have made exclusively through Shop on TV, an extra £244. Extra free money. If they'd sent that to Postgold for cash, either of those customers, like the 1785, that would have been an extra £179. If they'd sent those independently directly to Postgold for cash, they would have got those exact same valuations. But that would have been it, no more. If that, let's say they had sent through Shop on TV, they'd have got the exact same valuations as if they hadn't, but then on top, they would have had 10%, and that's the exclusive offer. Postgold for cash guarantee that the valuations are handled in exactly the same way, they are calculated in exactly the same way, and whatever they come out to be, only Shop on TV customers, you, right now, when you check out, when you get your pack, and if you send one back with stuff in it, you get automatically, you don't have to wait for it, you don't have to claim it, it's not an afterthought, it's not in 6 months' time we'll send you, I don't know, some vouchers or whatever. You will get the money in your account with the extra 10% free money on top. Now, already your valuations are incredibly keen and competitive in the marketplace,
Yep.
and you guarantee that compared to other online gold sellers, you will match their price match anyway. So the extra 10% on top means that through Shop on TV, that no one's going to get a better price for their gold through this kind of service than doing it through us.
It's honestly,
opinion.
there is no sense not to request a pack and to get it processed and send your items in. You've got nothing to lose. You know, we've all seen what gold has done over the last year, certainly. There will be dips in the market, as with anything that's a commodity, but it's been really, really good. I mean, just for example, that 18-karat gold necklace, you know, that's one item that you're sending in, and you're getting over £2,500 for it.
Look at this. Talk us through what we're seeing here.
OK, so, I mean, you can see it's a pretty steady line going up the majority of the year. There's been a slight dip, but look at it, it's bouncing up again, and we're going up again now. So it would be crazy not to, you know, ride on the coattails of this and make the most of it, really. And
I'd also say, look, I'm not giving any sort of financial advice here, but I speculate a little bit, and sometimes you do watch the market and you try and buy the dip, as they say. But to be honest, it's pretty even gold at the moment, and it's trending up again. So there is no time better than now that I'm aware. Again, that's not financial advice. That's just, you know, strike while the iron is hot, or strike while the gold is hot, because it is.
But if somebody says, do you know what, I'm sending it in, we give them the offer, and they say, I want to wait, I want to see what happens, that's fine, we'll send it back to you. Yeah. You know, no problem.
I love that. It's literally free. That's why people who've got these sitting in their baskets, it's not going to help you.
It's crazy.
It's free. We did debate, I'll be honest with you here, because we had lots of meetings about this, we did debate about just having a form to fill in, you know, a simple web form. But we did it so that basically we added it as a product so that it's always there, because web forms can come and go. That's a permanent product in our inventory. It's not a real product, it's an imaginary, you know, it's a pack, and it's free. It's £0 and 0 pence. And also, by the way, you don't need to use any credit card information. Did I mention this? I didn't, sorry. I don't believe, Fraser, correct me if I'm wrong, you don't have to put any credit or debit card information in at all. So it's not like, Shop on TV are going to come and get me and make me buy another product some other night or something like that. You know, they'll have my credit card details. Ooh, no, there are no hidden fees. There's no charge ever going to happen anywhere at all, period, full stop, the end. The only time you may elect to pay a little extra money is not through us, ain't nothing to do with us. It is His Majesty's Mail Service. If you want to buy extra insurance for either £3 or £10, you can. But when you accept the offer from Post Gold for Cash, they reimburse you that money on top of your valuation and on top of your extra 10%. It's not included. It's not included in the valuation. Oh yeah, you know, your valuation's £2,500, but well, you know, that £10 insurance that we're sending, you know, we're including that in the valuation. No. It doesn't matter what you've spent or not spent. Your valuation is your valuation. It's based on a very specific, strict calculation of what the price is, the average price. There are two price. It's called the mid-market price, basically, isn't it? The average of the two prices, you know, that are announced every day, and a basic business formula, which is very fair. Because, look, it is a business. Post Gold for Cash are not a charity. They're not doing this for free. Yes, they are going to make some money out of the sale of that gold, because you melt it down.
Yes, we do. Recycle it.
You recycle? Yeah. So,
look at this recycling.
But you at home are going to get just about the best price you can get to sell that gold as second-hand used gold compared to anywhere else, unless you sold it yourself privately, which is, there's no guarantee. It's not always easy. It's not always secure or safe, incidentally.
I'm going to blow my own trumpet
and
say
please blow
I
away.
think you'll get the best service as well.
Oh, you absolutely will.
I really do.
Well, they get to speak to you.
Well, there is that, yes.
I look forward to coming to work tonight because you were coming
Oh, well, thank you.
No, really, I did.
I look forward to coming on with you
You've got
tonight.
an aura.
Have I?
You have. A good one.
Good?
Yeah, no,
Good.
It's golden.
Is it me Aunt Better? Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. I love it. No, honestly, this is one of the ladies you're going to get to deal with. You probably will talk to Sam, or as you'll get to know her, Sam off the telly.
Sam off telly, yeah.
Can we get personal here? No. more than we have already. No, I want to know some of the things that customers, Shop on TV customers, I want to hear some of their stories and things you've talked about, and because you get really personally involved with some of these people,
Your
don't
customers, I love it because they're happy to chat.
Yeah.
And they are great. So sometimes I say to them, what are you doing up so late? Why were you so late
Yeah.
up watching telly?
What do they say?
So I had a lady, one of the first, when we did the first show, so she'd had COVID.
Oh.
So she was sleeping during the day, awake at night.
Right.
So just happened to, do that.
Yeah,
Was thrilled with her offer. So, some good came out of having that.
Yeah.
You then got the more mature customers. They're great.
Right. Yeah.
I'm mature, so
Yeah.
I've had a nap this afternoon, so I'm awake.
So awake, yeah.
Some have just come home from work, some were feeding the baby, and they're just out there thinking, oh yeah, I've got that, I'll pull that out. They're repeat customers as well. They're coming back to us.
Yeah.
And they are referring friends to us.
Amazing.
Which actually, we do like to give things away for free.
Yeah.
So if you do refer a friend to us,
Yeah.
and they accept an offer of £50 or more,
Yeah.
we're going to give your friend £10 and we're going to give you £10 to say thank you.
Well, I don't think we've even got a graphic for that.
I know. But it's there.
I honestly, and I'm not just saying this, because look, anyone who knows me knows I wouldn't just say this. I've never come across a company that is so fair, so customer focused. It's like everything you do is a benefit to the customer.
Yeah.
Like you've just said. And I've tried to catch them out. Do you remember the last show?
You did, yes.
And I haven't
And I
found
thought
anything.
you were going to do it again this time,
Yeah.
and I was really frightened because I didn't have my sidekick with me, and I was like, no, I can do this.
But you've thought of everything.
The thing is, if we weren't honest and trustworthy,
Yeah.
we would not have been running for as long as we have.
Well, it's like that's why we're here after 2
Yeah.
years, and why ITV and STV have renewed us for another 3 years. Because when we started this show, I made what I call a TLA. That's a 3-letter acronym.
Okay.
It's a 3-letter acronym for 3-letter acronym, actually. And I wanted us to be a hit. And so HIT, H-I-T, stands for honesty, integrity and trust. Because I think if you're honest and we don't always get it right and we're honest about it, but we
Yeah.
have integrity and people can trust us, because then they will always come back and want more. And I try to keep people a little bit entertained and have a bit of fun.
You do really well.
Oh, thanks.
Do you know what? Your customers, you've
Yeah.
got such a little super fan base. You
Have I really?
Yes. I can't remember what the lady's name was, but she emailed in on the last show and she was talking about ordering a pack for her mum as well.
Yeah.
So then I happened to hear Steve talking to her on the phone. She got all excited because she was talking to Steve.
Yeah.
And then Steve shouts across at me and I said, oh, that's the lady who's going to order a pack for her mum as well. And she was just raving about you.
Oh, clearly an intelligent woman.
Very, yes.
No, I love this. So what are some of the reasons that people are selling their gold if there is nothing too personal?
There is a wonderful lady. She sent in 2 packs. She is going to go and see family in Australia that she's not seen for ages.
Because it ain't cheap, is
No,
it?
not at all. And she was not a spring chicken, I might add.
Really?
And I thought, do you know what? Good for you.
Yeah,
You go out there. She said, I don't need this. None of the children need this. She said, so I've sold it to you so I can go and make memories, see grandchildren that she's not met.
Right.
So I was so excited for her.
Oh, that's a brilliant...
Yeah.
Because if you've got something sitting in a drawer... And actually, I know from when my nan passed away, this was years ago, I was only 16, but I remember how shocked we were at what some of the jewellery that she'd amassed over the years was worth. And it was just sitting in jewellery boxes, in drawers, doing nothing. And if you're wearing it, it's something that's important to you or it has sentimental value, of course, you keep it. But if it's not, then you're sitting on a level of wealth, whether that's be a small amount or a large amount, that is doing nothing for you. Whereas your life every day you're getting a day older, generally every day, and closer and closer and closer to the end of your time on this earth. So you might as well turn it into something. If you dare, I always say, what would you do if you imagined you could never fail? Well, where would you go? What would you spend your money on if you imagined you could have spare money that you didn't know that you were going to have until you watched this show and got your free selling pack now? What are some other things people spend their money on?
So we've got, obviously, my lady in Telford. She's carpeted the house nearly. That's fantastic. She's lovely. They're all lovely. I know I keep saying she's lovely. Somebody, oh, bless her. I said, what are you going to do with the money? Got some excited plans. She said, oh, you never believe it. Car's just broken down.
Oh, that happens, of course.
Yeah, sod's
when
law.
you least want it to.
Yeah. And you think you're going to have a positive, but she said, I don't have to find the money before Christmas to repair my car. So, I'll just put the money towards that.
Whereas otherwise she would have had to have paid out of pocket.
Yeah.
What else? What else?
So
what are some of the really exotic ones you've had?
that made it easy for her. So what else have people done? There was a guy, he sold some stuff to us and he was going to take his wife somewhere, but I can't remember where. I think their anniversary was coming up, so he was going to put it towards that. But you get such a variety. You've either got, you know, the household bills, you know, but it means they're going to get through. It's going to be okay. Charities, lots of pet charities, and obviously, you know, we love the dogs. We've got the dogs in the office. We're all up for things like
actually,
that.
speaking of pets, because a lot of people buy jewellery for their pets as well, and if your pet's not around anymore and you want to make, you know, use of the...
You could get some sort of you know, commemorative jewellery. For your dog. You know, for you, for your dog.
For your dog,
But
really, it's entirely up to you. You know, it's when you open your mind and start to picture what you would spend the money on, and you know what you'd say to yourself when you're doing that thing that you're going to do when you've got the money to do it, and how that will make you feel inside. You know, and that great feeling. And you know what other people might say to you, how they will react, how they will feel if maybe you're treating, it's not just you, but the whole family. You know, the thing is, this is so instant, or a near instant, because you order your free selling pack now. You'll get it tomorrow, so Tuesday morning, all things being equal. And then, as long as you get your stuff in there, and the thing to do is order your pack now, and then during the day, today, go and have a little look and see what get your stuff together. So the minute your pack arrives, take it to the post office, and if you've got it in the post office by the time it closes, then Sam's and Postgold for Cash are going to get this Wednesday morning at around about 9 a.m.
Yep.
And you'll have a call by what time? Usually lunchtime-ish?
So basically, the process when the items come in, Gail will weigh all the packs before we open them, OK? And that is because we write the weight of the package that we've received sealed on the outside.
Yeah.
So if for any reason we need to refer back to that, we can do that. So those items will be logged in. The pack will then come to me, one at a time. So no cross-contamination with packs or anything like that.
Real checks and balances.
Yes, absolutely. So I will sit there and I will go through and value the items. And then what will happen is, if it's a normal Postgold for Cash customer, then Tracy will give them a call. But because you guys are dear to my heart, I will give you guys a call. So I would say, depending on how many come in, I will call you Wednesday by 2 o'clock and we will put the money in the bank by 4 o'clock.
By 4 o'clock in the afternoon, there's money in the person's bank.
Yeah. There is no messing around and it's all done. And if you don't want the money in the bank...
No arguing, no quibbles.
No. We couldn't make it more simple.
No. And if you've paid extra insurance and you accept the offer, they reimburse the insurance you've paid, be it an extra £3 or an extra £10, on top of the valuation and on top of the extra 10% that you get exclusively by doing this through Shop on TV. And what was the referral thing again you said?
So if you have sold items through us and then you go, do you know what, I'm going to let my friends know. Yeah. Which quite often people do.
Can you get a pack for them and give it to, you know?
So what we could do is always send out a pack to these guys and we can say to them, we'll write your number on the top and referred by, OK? And then they can pass it around friends and family. When we get that in, we'll create a new number for their friends or family. And then we will give them, providing they accept an offer of £50 or more, we will give both the referee and the referred, I think that's correct, the referrer, £10 each.
That's brilliant. Yeah. Now, sorry, things are coming back to me from the last show we did. The other thing is, look, there ain't nothing, and I mean this in a good way, there ain't nothing fancy about Postgold for Cash. Because if you need to write a little note on the form about something like, please will you call me, they will. Yep. And also, now, the other thing is, maybe you don't want them to call you. Now, you make sure if you get on the day you're expecting your offer, the phone rings. If it's an 01202 number from Dorset...
It's me.
...then it's Sam, so answer the phone. But what if people don't answer the phone, and what if they don't want you to call them? Because not everybody wants a call. OK,
you can write as many notes on that form as you want to. Some people can get anxious. Telephone calls. They, you know, it just brings out the anxiety and they don't want to do it, so they want to do it via email.
Some people might not be able to talk, quite literally.
We do have people that have had throat operations, things like that, and they will just say, please, can you email me? Or if you want us to talk to somebody else on your behalf, write that on the form, that you give authority for that person to accept or decline the offer on your behalf, and we'll talk to them.
Can you include an extra bit of paper and slip it in, or whatever you like?
You can put whatever you want in there, absolutely.
But no, I mean, not being funny, but now, you know, if there's someone in the family who is blind, and maybe they're listening to the show right now, or they don't know about it, you can always have, again, you can go to shopontv.co.uk on their behalf, order them a pack, because you have to set up an account with Shop on TV. It's free. No membership, no fees or anything like that, no subscriptions. Set your account as a default address, because we'll need your email address. But you can then add an address to your address book, which is, let's say it's your mum's, and it's there, you'll put her name and her phone number, best number to call, and also her address. That will send the pack with a unique customer reference number specifically for your mum, kind of thing, and they'll get. But you can then handle it. You can go round to your mum's and say, look, I've got this pack for you. I know you've got a load of gold or a load of silver or a load of or palladium or platinum or whatever, any precious metal, and you can do all of the facilitating. But again, you can always put a note in to say, look, my mum can't see, or maybe it's someone in the family who is deaf and they're not hearing this show at all. And you know, we're live. I don't think we have any kind of subtitling because we're live. So, but you're watching and you know someone who's, wow, you know, yeah, I've got a friend who's got loads and loads of stuff that they would want to sell, but they're not necessarily able to, or if there's any kind of disability or whatever it is that precludes somebody from using the service, you can do it for them, and you can either do it directly and include the information on the form, or you can get them a pack by doing it the way I just suggested, and anything you need to include in the pack. And also, if you forget to, or you're like, oh no, I just realised, or I'm going to be out on Wednesday, you know, or something like that, call the number that comes, you know, the 01202 number that's in the pack, talk to someone in the office, more than likely Sam or Steve or someone like that, Tracy, right?
Tracy, yeah.
And just give them your customer number, which will always be at the top by the 48-hour symbol, graphic, and just tell them. Doesn't matter what your circumstances are, how they change, what you need. I mean, we even had a customer who was calling from, what was it, somewhere abroad.
Yeah, to see or not. It was somebody over in Malta, wasn't it?
Malta, that's right. Yeah,
the main thing is we can only put funds into a UK bank account.
Yeah.
So if they've got somebody that can work on their behalf, then that's fine. We can do that. At the end of the day, knowledge is power. So the more information you give us on how you want us to proceed with it, then we'll do it. Absolutely.
I want to talk about, just to remind you, I want to talk about gemstone jewellery in a moment as well, if I may. But yeah, if there's any kind of, if you think you have any kind of unique circumstance, either call first, get your pack anyway, it's free, it never expires. There are 80 people who haven't checked out yet. I have to remind you, you have to check out your basket in the normal way. Now, you can either do that with a Shop on TV account, or you can do it as a guest and none of your information is stored. Now, the reason is as follows. Because we felt, instead of just filling out a web form, we felt the most secure way and the easiest way so that you get a unique customer number and all this sort of, so it's an automated process that's 100% secure. We literally have military-grade encryption on all of our servers, and the communication is totally secure between us and Postgold for Cash. There's no marketing opt-in or anything like that. You're not going to get spam emails or, you know, spam catalogues or any rubbish in your mail. None of that. No junk mail at all, be it electronic or physical. Guaranteed. We guarantee we never share or sell your information ever to anyone. Even ITV and STV don't get to see this information. It's on Shop on TV secure servers transmitted directly to Postgold for Cash's secure servers. They never share your information as well, ever. It's all kept totally. We cannot see any passwords. That's one of the things with encryption. It is impossible for anyone to see your passwords or your credit or debit card information. You probably don't know this, and I won't bore you with it, but in order for us to be able to store credit and debit card information, you have to meet exemplary standards of security, and there's certifications and rules and regulations, and it ain't an easy thing to do. The fact we should give you an idea as to the level of security you're getting here. And again, if you want to have your offer emailed to you, just put a note. Don't call me. Please email me at this address. Or actually, would you mind calling Aunt Flo instead of me? Give them the number. It doesn't matter what it is. It's safe, it's secure, and it's free. But you have to check out. So when you go, there are lots of ways you can do this. We've added it as a product, just like we would if you were buying a vacuum cleaner. This is the product code, 671236. You can make a note of that if you want, if you've got a little note app on your phone or something, because anytime you need, you're like, oh, actually, I've got some more, or maybe after Christmas, Here's the other thing. Get it now, because after Christmas, you might have received a few items of gold or silver, or if you're very lucky, platinum or palladium, and you kind of, you know what it's like, you go, oh, you open it all up and you go...
That's awful.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Yeah. More turkey? Right. And so, instead of trying to get it sent back or disappointing the person, you know, you can sell it and then buy something that maybe you would prefer instead. That's another thing that could happen. It's totally free. They never expire. Remember that this label is not just for this mailer. Now, yes, it is. If your stuff fits in that and that fits in that along with your form, great. But if you've got, let's say you've got a whole, I remember my nan had, solid silver cutlery service, and it was in a big sideboard. It was probably like a 24-piece cutlery set.
Yeah.
It was huge. You can put all of that in a box, make sure it's taped up and, you know, secure. Put this on top and sellotape it. It doesn't matter, as long as the barcode and everything is visible, it doesn't matter the size of the box. I mean, you could probably, this is probably a bit ridiculous, almost tape it to the side of a shipping container. I don't know. I don't think
Not sure how we'll get up the stairs, but we'll give it a go.
I don't think you get it to the post office very easily either. But it doesn't matter how big the box is or how heavy the box is. So if you've literally got a great big decorative silver bowl that you know is silver because it's hallmarked, put it in a big box and tape the label to it, get it to the post office, and they will send it. They won't charge any extra money. I can't believe they're going to do that, but they do.
Something else from the last show, I
Yeah.
just remembered.
Yeah.
If you do have questions,
Yeah.
you can email me. And some of your customers did last time.
Is your email address on there?
My email address, I actually think it's my real email address for work on there.
Oh, where is it?
sam@postgoldforcash.com.
So look, Sam is even live on television. You know you're going to get some lovely emails now.
That's me.
That you can email Sam directly. Sam at. Please don't ask her out on a date. She's married, happily married, and her husband and son are watching. How many kids you got?
I've got two, so I've got a
Two.
daughter at home.
Ah.
She's looking after all my dogs. So I've got 3 at home.
But it is sam@postgoldforcash.com.
Yeah.
But also on their website they they'll have a generic email address. You can email that as well.
Yeah, that's the info one. But
yeah.
what was handy last time is one of the guys that actually emailed into the show emailed me sort of hallmarks to have a look at, so I can let them know whether or not it's worth sending it in. So
Yeah.
if you're curious, if you're
Let's
not sure,
do some, shall we?
do some hallmarks, shall we?
Yeah. But no,
Okay.
carry on. I didn't mean to...
But no, it just means that they can try and send photos to me for a bit of reassurance, because some people think this might be a load of rubbish. I don't want to do this.
And so people could even pre-send you photos and to give you a rough idea as to whether you...
Yeah, I mean, I can't give them, obviously, an offer because I need to see these things. I need to weigh these things.
But you might be
I
able
can
to tell
say,
if it's
look,
costume jewellery or
great
something.
news.
Yeah, yeah.
This is 9. That's 18, so probably higher than you thought.
Yeah, yeah.
And we can go from there. The things that it's really sad. It's people who have sort of the Michael Kors jewellery, the Vivienne Westwood jewellery.
Sure.
Unfortunately, those don't hold a precious metal.
No,
Beautiful
yeah.
items.
You're paying for the name.
You are paying for the name.
Yeah.
Things like Tiffany and Pandora, yes, we take them, but we're only going to pay you the scrap silver price for them. So, so it's up to you what you send in, but we will take those items.
But that is generally, in my experience, better than sort of a pawnbroker type price.
Yeah.
Because the business model is to try and buy it for as little as possible and sell it for as much, and usually it's a loan type arrangement. Again, it's a valued service. It's just a different service. This is you're actually selling it. It would be like selling your car to a used car dealer, basically, wouldn't it? You know. Except in this case, there's no, I've seen better days, and it. Oh, yeah.
You've gone all-minded now, haven't you? We've done the trotters.
Yeah.
We're on to Arthur.
This is all done. It's all done on the mid-market rate of gold on the day, plus a very specific repeated and repeatable formula that is their business model. Yes, they will make some profit out of it, but it's I would say modest, really. You are getting essentially the majority of the money of the value of that gold for its actual value, scrap value on the day, and if you've had a better offer somewhere else and you can provide the proof of that to Post Gold for Cash, they'll match it anyway. So one of the things where you'll win and win and win and win and win over and over and over and over with Post Gold for Cash is the service. It's so personal. You talk to real people who actually really care. And in fact, so many customers have said great things about them. For example, Karen, this is a genuine Shop on TV customer. So Karen got the extra 10%. Because she went through us, yes. I used this a few weeks ago when I saw it on the show. The ladies on there tonight with you, Rob, rang me the day after posting with an amazing offer. I was shocked at the amount. Such a prompt and friendly service.
Oh,
amazing.
Thanks, Karen.
Isn't that great? I love this. I absolutely. See, bottom line, we care. And then Mary from Lanark said, once again, I was delighted at the ease of the process. An offer was very quickly provided and in my bank the same day. No hassle. Oh. Really excellent customer service. And then Scott from Ayr says, I've never used any of these online services before and I was pleasantly surprised with the professional quality service and the excellent price. Really efficient turnaround from the first contact to money in my account. I was so impressed that I went rummaging around for more bits and pieces. Do you know, there are some people, and look, there's nothing to stop you doing this. There's no case scenario that precludes you from doing anything that you want to do when it comes to post gold for cash. Because I know there are a lot of people out there who do like to go to jumble sales and garage sales and things like that, and they're on the lookout for that little thing that nobody realises is worth a blooming fortune.
Metal detectorists.
Metal detectorists, yes. Lost jewellery at the beach and
Yeah.
things like that can all be sent.
Yep.
Now, I want to cover two things that we haven't yet. And apologies if you've been sitting there waiting. For crying out loud, Rob, will you please answer this question? By the way, if you need a question answered now, send us an email. studio@shopontv.co.uk. We're obviously doing all right because I don't think we've had any emails.
I know.
Not one.
This is good. We're covering everything.
Yeah. A couple about Mulberry Silk, but apparently nothing about post gold for cash. But it's good to know people are enjoying their duvets. I'm taking my Mulberry Silk duvet and pillow to my parents' house tomorrow, so I'm staying with my sister. But anyway, right, let's talk gemstones.
Do you want to take a gold bag as well?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I think I will. You just never know. So get one. Look, there are 80 people who haven't checked out yet. Just get it. You never know. Stick it in a drawer. Even if you don't think you need it now, or you know you might at some point in the future, get it now. They don't expire. So, even if you came back a year later, that customer, that customer number is going to be valid. Your mailer, these Royal Mail delivery envelopes, they have no expiry date either. So just...
Could always wait, if you need to, because you're worried about having to get everything ready for Christmas. Wait until January.
Yeah.
So that you can sell it before your credit card bill comes in for Christmas.
Good idea. That's a very good idea.
I'm just saying.
You've thought this, haven't you? Well, and also, what was I going to say? Something valid and important, but on that front... No, it's gone.
Sorry.
It's all right. Come back to me. I'm getting on.
Should we have a look at some hallmarks and some...
No, because I want to know
to.
about gemstones first.
Oh, yes, you did want to know about
Yeah.
gemstones. Right, gemstones. So, with gemstones... If it is a diamond and it's a quarter of a carat or more, then yes, we will look to offer. Now, when we say a quarter of a carat more, we mean the total size. So if it's a clustering, you're going to have lots... there you go, lots of little stones.
Melee diamonds or channel set diamonds.
Channel set, darling. Yes, absolutely.
It's got to be a solitaire.
So
any cut, it doesn't matter.
Any cut, yes.
But it has to be over a carat.
It has to be over a quarter of a carat.
Quarter of a carat,
Quarter of a carat. Why have they gone so posh?
I don't know. I've been watching I'm a Celebrity and Tom has really...
Oh, what is the word of the day? So, yes, quarter of a carat or more, then we will look to offer on it.
So you've got sapphires, emeralds, rubies, oh my.
Then we don't tend to offer on those. Now, you've got choices. I know you've said in the past you can maybe pop to a jeweller, see if they can pop them out. Yeah. We generally won't pop the gemstones out if you particularly want them back. Yeah. I have in the past...
You can do it yourself with some if they're prom set or something.
Yeah, I sent back like a little cameo to someone, one of our first ladies off of the first show. Yeah. I managed to pop out a little cameo for her. So, I mean, talk to us.
A few cameos.
And you've done them so well.
Oh, thank you.
I really Googled you on my last time here.
Did you now?
I did, Jules.
I felt something. I felt a movement in the force.
So you can send in the items with the stones in.
Yes.
Talk to us at the time. If you say, look, I'm not sure about this sapphire ring. Yeah. My auntie gave it to me. It's quite precious. I was thinking of putting it into something else. I don't mind giving it a go, but bear in mind we are a small team. Yeah, so
also you don't sort of you never try to hoodwink people by saying, oh yeah, it's not worth very much. Sorry, love. When actually you're completely honest.
Yeah.
And if it was something that with the gemstones would be worth a lot of money versus without the gemstones, then that's information you would communicate.
We would,
isn't it?
and if it's coming with a bunch of stuff, we might say, well, if you're wanting to, we can send that back to you. So we'll just take that particular item and return it to the customer.
Was it Steve said you've even had somebody who's accidentally sold something and like,
panicked.
oh my God,
absolutely panicked that they'd sent in and hadn't
the
realised
wife's wedding ring.
it was an engagement ring.
Oh no!
And so Gail spent I think about an hour and a half going through, because obviously the stuff gets put into a massive thing, called to the carat. So bless her, she went through it and found the ring
before
and
it was sent to melt down,
and returned it to the lady.
Wow! If you're ever in that situation. Be quick, because it goes off fairly rapidly, doesn't it?
Generally, it's off-site within about 3 days.
Yeah, so be sure that you put the right stuff in. Now, here's the other question. So we've talked about gemstones.
Yep.
I'm just trying to think of things that the customers might ask. But the other one is bullion. Let's talk bullion, shall we?
OK, so we are not a bullion company.
No.
So therefore, we're not sort of rotating them around the market or anything like that. So unfortunately, we don't say that we were price match bullion companies.
No, well, bullion's a very different thing as well. You're buying bullion, you're buying and selling bullion.
Yeah,
it's bars or it's coins,
things like that.
It's not scrap metal.
No.
It's generally speaking, if it's like a Britannia is solid gold, and bars are solid gold or silver or what have you. So your answer is you could, but you wouldn't get the best price for it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll absolutely take them. We'll do our best for you at the time, but just be mindful.
So what about sovereigns and half sovereigns?
We'll take sovereigns and half sovereigns. They're pretty much what they say what they are on the tin, basically, don't they? A full sovereign's 8 grams of 22 carat, and a half sovereign is 4 grams.
But again, you wouldn't get the same prices if you were selling the coins separately.
No, I mean, sometimes people will say, look, I've got them in a box set. I've got a full, a half, a quarter. Should I send it to you? They're in the presentation box. I'm expecting this much money. Or they might have a certain year sovereign. We will basically look at them as being 22 carat gold and their weight. So by all means, send them in. Sometimes they're in jewellery. You'll get them in rings.
Sure. Rings.
Hubby's got those. I won't let him wear them.
This is the thing. I can't remember what I did with mine. I think I pawned them, but I've got nothing for them.
Well,
but because who wears them now?
Exactly. No, I bought Mark a sovereign ring, a half sovereign ring, when we were dating. Yeah. Courting back in the day. Courting. And I paid for a 9 carat gold ring and a half sovereign £125.
Yeah.
Now a half sovereign now is about £350, £360. That's just for that, excluding the metal on the outside.
If you've got what we call legacy gold, so stuff that you bought 10, 15, 20 years ago, I guarantee you have no idea how much it would be worth today. Well, unless you, I can't guarantee that. You may know what it's worth today, but what I'm trying to say is it will be worth a heck of a lot more today.
It might surprise you. It really might surprise you.
Well, look at what it costs to... There's a reason shopping channels don't sell a lot of jewellery anymore, because they can't get the gold prices. And because something that essentially would have been, like you say, 125, 120 quid for a half sovereign, now you'd be looking at £400 or £500 for that. And then it comes down to, can people afford to buy that? And so jewellery, which I remember when I started at the first shopping channel, 60+% of the business was jewellery. Yeah. But now, it's not now. It's fashion and beauty, mostly. A bit of jewellery here and there. But also, what I hate is that when you do buy gold, this is why everyone's moved into silver and also fashion jewellery, because when I bought a bracelet from that shopping channel when I worked there back in the day, it was solid. It was probably 12 grams of gold. It was a really good size. But then as the price of gold went up and up and up, and I continued working in the business, suddenly what were solid earrings became hollow. They were made out of gold tube, not solid gold.
It's finding a cheaper way of making it, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, you'd show I used to, with pride, show the back of a ring. And show how it was solid on the back, but then you couldn't do that anymore because it was scooped out.
So this is a really good example. That's hollowed out.
Right.
So it's quite like you can. This one's actually, that one's hollowed out.
Oh yeah, they look heavy, but they're not.
It looks really heavy,
light.
but it's not. But then that you can feel.
Oh, crikey, yeah. Oh, God, there's no... again, you can't feel this, obviously, because you're watching on television. But how much... Is that 9 carat gold?
Those are all 9 carat gold.
So that's got to be... Oh, we do it. Let's have a go.
Hang on, we can. Bear with.
I'm going to say £450 for the solid one. I'm now going under.
£450? Yeah, this is interesting.
Yeah. Oh, 640. So I went a bit under that time.
You did, yeah.
I was going to go about 500, but okay, interesting. So now, now let's talk about, which is this one here, the rope.
Yeah. We refer to it as a plait.
Oh, so it is a plait.
It's a
yes.
plait.
It's a plait of rope. I don't know, 250 quid. Oh!
You're playing the game now, I love this.
That's 470.
470.
Oh, okay. This has got to be 200 quid. It's got to be.
135.
Ah, see, all right, okay.
But it just goes to show, it's 3 different bangles. Some are
Yeah.
hollow, some are not, some are
What do I
solid,
know?
some are not.
Listen, I'm sure, Sam, even you couldn't pick that up and know what it's worth, could you? Unless you weighed it.
Yes, I could. No,
Yeah.
I couldn't.
You have charts. I'm sure you're a heck of a lot better at it than I am. Now look here. So this, can I pick this up?
No.
Oh, no.
We've stuck it on the back.
Right, is that 9 carat as well?
Yeah.
So that was exactly the type of bracelet I bought, that curb bracelet, exactly the same gauge. In fact, in fact, did you get that from me? No.
I did, yeah.
That is literally what I bought back in the 90s for about 150 quid.
OK, so you're looking at about 420 for that now. Should have held on to it.
Can I tell you a story? I should
Yes.
have, I know.
Let's chat.
So I once, on the original shopping channel, they had a piece of novelty gold. It was a kilo. It was a bracelet. It was a kilogram of gold. I mean, you could have done your weightlifting with it. We only had one. And after about 5 minutes of showing it to everybody, my producer said, half the stock's gone.
Wow.
Couldn't quite work that out. I think it did sell in the end, yeah. A kilo of gold.
Wow.
It was extraordinary. Even Mr. T would have thought twice about that, I can tell you. But
Wouldn't
this
be
is the
getting on their
thing.
plane.
But now, I mean, I wouldn't wear yellow gold now.
No.
I wouldn't, you know. But remember, whatever you get, okay, here is why you need. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong camera. Here is why you need to do it through Shop on TV. Because you're going to get an exclusive offer from us, only us. There's no one else in the country that has a deal in place with Post Gold for Cash. And if you go to Post Gold for Cash directly, yes, you'll get this identical formula for valuations, but we, by doing it through us, will ensure that you receive an additional 10%. Absolutely free, no obligation. The selling pack costs you nothing, £0 and 0 pence for the actual pack, £0 and 0 pence for the postage and packing. The Royal Mail envelope is free. You send that back for free. It's then received for free. It's valued for free. A free phone call is made to you.
I'll give you a free call and I'll have a free chat with you.
Yeah. And then you have, if you accept the offer, you get the money in your bank the same day. And if you don't want to accept the offer and you want the items back, they are sent back to you for free as well. All fully insured. And you get the extra 10% on top of the valuation, not included in it, not part of it. You'll have the valuation, and then you'll know what that is, and then you'll receive 10% more on top. And you will get it included, or be included, into 2 exclusive Shop on TV prize draws, and also Post Gold for Cash's official prize draw. So you can win £500 each time, £500 for one of them, £500 credit to spend with Shop on TV on another, and another £500 through Post Gold for Cash. So you have got 3 chances to win 500 quid. Just go to shopontv.co.uk/gold. You have to check out your basket. We've now got 100 people with these in baskets, over 100 now actually. Can I show you the process? It's free. Literally, I swear to you on my mother's life, you will not be charged a penny by Shop on TV or Post Gold for Cash, unless the only time you will have to pay any extra money is if you buy upgraded insurance through the post office. That will cost you either £3 or £10. £3 will buy you £1,000 worth of insurance, £10 will buy you 2,500. When you accept the offer from Post Gold for Cash, I'll say if, because there's no obligation to do so, but if you do, Post Gold for Cash, on top of the valuation and on top of the 10% extra that you will get as a result of doing this through Shop on TV, they will reimburse you for whatever level of extra insurance you paid. So essentially, it is also free. The only time you would have to pay anything out of pocket, there are 2 times. One is if you have it's all fashion jewellery, whatever you send in isn't worth anything. and you want it returned to you. It will cost you the price of a special delivery envelope to have it returned. Also, if you decide you want cash, either you have electronic transfer into your bank account, that's free. Any bank account you like, as long as it's a UK bank account. You can receive a cheque. No charge for a cheque, right?
No charge for a
Absolutely
cheque.
free. If you want actual physical cash money, no charge to generate or get the money for you at the bank, but it will have to be sent to you in a secure special delivery envelope, and you will pay for that. It's about, what do you say?
£9.
£9.
£9.
£9. So you're only going to, at most, ever spend £9. What, except when you're returning the jewellery, is that £9 or was that based on weight? If you return,
If we return items, so
Yeah.
if it's all of no value,
Yeah.
so it'd just be covering the special delivery again. If you want it sent back normal post
Oh, you
without
mean this
tractor
one of
insurance.
these?
Yeah, we just,
Oh, which is a fixed rate, isn't it?
yeah.
Great. So now, but just bear in mind that if you're not sure, and this is the way to go, right? This is the tip. Shove whatever you need into the bag, whatever you think is worth something, because Sam on her team will value it for free. And if some of it's worth something and some of it's not worth anything, you can get the money for the stuff that is worth something. And if you do want the other stuff back, even though it's worth nothing, as long as something in your pack is real precious metal and worth something, and you accept the offer, then they will send the other stuff back free of charge. I mean, I can't think
so
of a
much
fairer...
free stuff, isn't it?
I mean, free. It's 1, 2, free, mate. It really is. Is there anything that I haven't or we haven't covered yet that you feel is important?
Well, I
to
was
communicate?
thinking about knowing whether or not you've got platinum or palladium.
Well, you know, palladium is from the platinum family, of course, along
You're
with
so
iridium.
knowledgeable.
Yes.
You mentioned iridium last time. I
Yeah,
thought that was
iridium.
some name
It's
out of
even
Superman.
iridium. It's even more precious than palladium. It's one of the most precious forms. There's another form of platinum that I can't remember the name of, but often nibs on fountain pens are made out of iridium. Yeah, it's very, very rare. Very rare.
Well,
But
I was
anyway,
just
go
going to
ahead,
give
yeah.
people a clue. So
Yeah.
if you're looking for palladium, it will be 3 circles with
Right.
950 written inside.
Oh.
And then platinum
Yeah.
will look like a little house, I call it, with 950 written on the
So it's
inside.
95% pure.
Yeah.
There's only one purity of platinum or palladium then?
I think so. Actually, no. Platinum can go up to 999.
Can it?
Yeah.
So like 925, sterling silver's 925, 92.5%.
Yes.
But you can get pure 100%
You can,
silver
yeah,
as well, kind of
absolutely.
like bullion is. Yeah, interesting. Go
Have
on.
we got a message?
We've got a couple.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Fraser in Edinburgh says, "Hi, Rub. Rub.
Rub?
Hi, Rub. Hi, Rob. Can't even say my own name now. Good to see you on this weekend. Will the price given be just based on the carat or based on the weight also?" Oh, we'll bet both, but do explain.
Yeah, so it's based on the grade and the weight of the item that comes in.
Yeah.
So it will be according to the price of 9 carat that day, 14, 18, 22 or fine gold.
Because, I mean, well, it's simple. If you've got a gram of 9 carat gold, in that gram, 37.5% is pure gold and the rest is alloyed, is other metals. But if you've got a kilo of 9 carat gold, there's still only 37% purity of gold, but there's a lot more of it in a kilo versus a gram. So yes, they look at, and if there isn't a hallmark, then you use your
We
special
use the special
magnetron.
Magnetron. I might call it that.
Yeah, feel free to do so, and that will tell you. It literally X-rays it and tells you what the purity of the metal
It
is.
looks like I've got Charlie's Angels hair.
You have, I think. Oh, you look that. I like that. Morning, angels. Or
You
angel.
could be Charlie.
Yeah, I'd love to be Charlie.
But yes, we will check it. If there's no hallmarks, we
Yeah,
will
yeah,
check
yeah.
the items.
Yeah. So it's
Indian
based on
gold.
both. Yeah.
Indian gold is usually high-grade gold, but very rarely do you have hallmarks in it.
And this is the thing, you don't necessarily know. It might be 9 carat, it might be 14 carat. A lot of American jewellery is 14 carat. A lot of American jewellery was sold in this country in the 90s, I can tell you, because people were buying it from me.
You were very young then.
I was the youngest ever shopping television presenter in the history of the business, of the industry. I was 22 when I started at the 3-letter channel. 22. Can you believe that?
Bless you.
You're welcome. But then also there's 18 carat, which is 75% pure, and then you've got 22 carat, which is 916.
916,
91.6. I remember it now, 916.
916, yeah.
It used to be a part of a postcode or a zip code in America where I lived. And then 24 carat is obviously 99.9%. There's never 100%. So depending on how the gun's not the right word. the laser, the scanner will determine the purity of the gold. And then based on the weight, we know how much of that gold there is,
Yes.
based on the market value of the mid-market value. So every day there are two values, a morning and an afternoon. They take the average, which is called the mid-market value, and based on that and a special chart, pie chart that you've got on, you know, sort of your cost of doing business, an offer is made.
I always
Very
imagine
fair.
the people that are deciding the price of gold are much like Mary Poppins and the bank. Remember when they were all just sat around the bank?
Yeah.
I kind of just see them doing
I
that.
don't even know how it works. I mean, Bitcoin is absolutely driving me doolally. It really is, because I watch it every day to go up and down, you know, just in case I decide I want to buy some. Bit rich for my blood at the moment. But Sue says, hi there. What happens? Sue, we did just cover this, so this may have come in earlier, this email, before we did, but we're happy to give you a recap. What happens if the gold contains gemstones? I have a couple of rings that have diamonds in.
Okay, so Sue, thank you very much for being up watching us. Very much appreciate it. What we will do is, if the stones are 1/4 of a carat or more, then we will make an offer. We will let you know what
Sorry,
we
I'm
can
just
do.
brushing my shirt down in case.
Oh, bless you, my darling. You're right. Do you want a hand?
It's my hairspray. When it dries under the studio lights, and then I start to get little flakes.
We'll
and it's
call
not
it snow.
dandruff.
It's Christmas snow.
It's Christmas snow. Yeah,
Yes.
sorry, please continue.
Sue, sorry about that. So basically, if it's 1/4 of a carat or more, then we will make an offer on the diamond for you, my lovely. If it's in one solid stone, but send it in. See what we can do
I'm trying
for
to
you.
do it quietly, but I didn't. So we've got more. Do you want some more?
Yes. Come
Thank
on,
you, Sue,
guys.
for that. Thank you for that. Yeah, try and pop them out yourself, or if it's over 1/4 a carat, you'll get some money for it.
Send me an email if you want to.
Yeah, or call.
Call me.
You call me.
Yeah, wrong show.
Paul says, hi guys, I have a gold bangle that is metal core. What does that mean?
So basically, that means that it's not. Well, you actually got one here. So generally, a metal core means it's just going to have a coating of gold around the outside,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the actual majority of the metal is literally, as it says, metal. The
Yeah.
core of the bracelet is metal.
Yeah,
One of these
well,
says
I used to call it mystery metal.
mystery, yeah.
It's often nickel or something
coppers
like
or
that.
something like that. So.
Yeah. Please do check out, folks. You've got to check out to get your pack. It's free.
I'm
But
loving
if
these
you don't
questions.
check out, and check out as a guest if you want to. None of your information's stored. You can do it sort of semi-anonymously in that sense.
Yeah, there we go. 9 carat metal core.
Yeah. So worth absolutely nothing. I was going to say Fanny Adams. I just went in a different direction
You
at the
really
last
did,
minute.
didn't you?
I
You
did.
weren't sure.
I did.
You just hesitated a little bit
Yeah,
too long there.
yeah.
So this has got a metal core. So unfortunately, it's just a very light coating on it, my lovely. Sorry, was that Paul?
That was Paul.
Sorry,
yes,
Paul.
Yes, sorry about that.
But anything else?
But
Give me a shout.
Yeah. And these are good, and it's great that you can talk to the folks first, just before you send stuff, because you might, you know, instead of wasting your time and your
I
effort
have a
going to the
long
post
journey tomorrow, so I can answer emails.
Kay, hi Kay, how are you?
Hi, Kay.
Says, I've never ordered from you before. Well, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in and ordering for the first time. She says, I just ordered the free envelope for Postgold for Cash. I have to say, it was such an easy process to do. I checked out as a guest and received an email straight away to confirm. I look forward to seeing how much my gold is worth.
That's brilliant feedback, Kay. Thank you.
Yeah. We don't store any, if you check out as a guest, we don't store any of your information. Obviously, we need your name, your address, your email, and your phone number, because otherwise, that's what's going to Postgold for Cash. Without those, we're good, but we can't send a package to an anonymous address and hope it gets there. But it's not stored, and yeah, you'll get an email with confirmation. That's already been transmitted to Postgold for Cash. When they get in the office at 7:30 later today, all of that will be received, along with hundreds of you who've already done this tonight. I'll do the last email, and then I'll show you again the whole process. It's super simple. I'll show you all the processes, because there are myriad ways to order. There are many roads, but they all lead to the same destination.
Me.
Yes. Gosh, I'm jealous. I wish that was me. But for very different reasons. Carol. Hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
Says, hi, could you ask Sam a question for me, please? Sorry, no. Of course. Well, that's why I'm here. I have a mounted sovereign
Yep.
on a neck chain. Would it be better to sell this to a jeweller or include it in my stash for Postgold for Cash?
Send it in to me.
I think you'll get a better price than you would from a jeweller. Do
I
jewellers
think
buy
send
jewellery?
it in because if it's in a mount, chances are it's in 9 carat gold. We obviously know instantly what that's going to be because the coin is, as it says on the tin, isn't it? We've said that. But send it in to us.
Right.
You know, we'll do what we can. And obviously, remember, you do get that extra 10%. So
Yeah. Look, if you, Carol,
No
you know,
brainer, Carol.
the smart thing to do also, I would say, if I may be independently and what's the word? In an unbiased, my unbiased
let's go
opinion.
with non-biased, yeah.
Non-biased. Go and ask the jeweller first what they'd buy it for, and then send it to Postcard for Cash and see who comes out on top.
I like that.
That's what I would do, you see. You don't match offers from jewellers, obviously.
We don't, no.
But online buyers,
companies we will, yes.
But you never know. I mean, I think you will find that Sam is absolutely right. You'll get a much better offer if you go through them. Ben, hi Ben, says hi. Ben from Prestatyn here. I know the answer to this. Ben, I think you're going to be in luck here. Does clog eye gold have more value?
No, and generally people go, but it's Welsh gold. It's the grade keeps it the same.
But it is gold, though. Even though
absolutely gold,
clog eye gold is often green, isn't it?
There
is green clog eye gold.
They will have an element to it. They'll have something in there. But it can be silver. It could be silver with a tiny bit of gold on the top of it. There's quite a variety with that.
So the point I'm trying is gold, but there's
gold,
no charge for the sentimentality of the gold or the location.
No, it's like almost giving something a brand. We literally just pay for the purity of the gold in there. But good question, and well done for your pronunciation.
I launched clog eye gold on television in the UK.
Yeah, I used to call it all sorts before
I've
I
been
knew
there.
proper name.
Honestly, cloggy. If I had a T-shirt for everything I've launched in this country over the years,
You'd have a lot of T-shirts.
I would have a very large wardrobe. Yeah. All right, let's take you through the process again, and look, we are live and interactive. I've got this iPad here. I can share it with Sam too if you want to have a go. Ask us anything you like. I mean, there are no silly questions. No question too big nor too small. Ask us now, and especially ask while Sam's here as well, because you can get it straight from the mouth of she who knows.
I thought you were going to go with the horse then.
No, I deliberately avoided the horsey reference.
Can I just do a quick shout out to a little friend of mine?
Of course you can, yeah.
I have a very, very special young lady that I would like to say hi to.
Yeah.
She is fighting her own little battle at the moment, and her name is Willow. So, Willow, good on you.
Yeah.
Mum Leanne, Dad Ash, Brother Mason. You are doing a cracking job, Willow, and we love you, and we're all behind you.
And I had the pleasure of seeing Willow.
you did?
No, we woke her up earlier, didn't we? That's right. She was fast asleep, bless her. Yeah. So Willow, sorry, but absolutely, yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
Lovely.
she's very spirited and very, very funny. She is an absolute cracker. But yeah, so
You can't not be funny with a name when you're called Willow.
I know.
It just, I don't know. I'm sure.
Wilbs.
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 Wilbs. Where does the B come from?
I don't know.
I feel
don't
that
ask.
is an unnecessary consonant.
Yeah, I'll speak to the mother.
Could you?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'll have Charlie out.
Get that sorted.
Thank you, my darling.
I'll tell you to Alan. Yeah, get that sorted. Right, so here is the journey, ladies and gentlemen. It's free. I mean, I often said I couldn't give away a bar of gold to certain people with this type of television, and it's now being proven. Even though it's free, there is no obligation. We're not going to send the boys round or the ladies if you haven't sent your pack back. If you
we
get
might
it,
make Steve call you, but that's
we
it.
might. But
Yeah.
look, if it sits in a drawer and you never use it, even though it never expires, you toss it in the bin, do what you like. It doesn't matter. Nothing lost, nothing ventured, nothing gained, but also nothing lost. Plus, you and exclusively the only offer, way you can get this offer is by getting your free gold selling pack through Shop on TV. And you will receive, on top of the same valuation you would get as if you went directly to Post Gold for Cash, but you will get, on top of that valuation, extra 10% free money. Literally free money that you wouldn't get normally. So if you've got literally a £1,000 valuation, you're going to get given £100 of free money. Now, there might be something that's £2,000, £3,000, £4,000, £5,000. If it's £5,000, you're going to get £100 of extra free money. There is no limit to the amount of extra 10% you can get on top. You could send in every piece of jewellery you've got, which could, you know, could keep Sam busy for the next 5 years.
Probably get your call a little bit later than 2 if I'm doing that. But
True. Yes, that's true. Yeah, yeah, it could be even be 3 o'clock. But the point is, there's no cap whatsoever to the 10%. If you, whatever your jewellery is worth, you will get 10% on top. Plus, you will always be included in 3 free prize draws. Now, the current one finishes on the 24th of December, but on the 25th of December, a new one will start. So they roughly run between sort of 3 to 4 months. So these are always concurrently running, these 3 prize draws. So whenever you use or whenever you send your pack back, you don't have to send it back by the 24th of December. And as Sam said, if you want to wait till the new year and send it in before your credit card payment comes out, and again, they don't expire. So if you're like, you know what, I'm going to be inheriting some jewellery in the summer, I'll wait till then. You know, as long as you've got it in a drawer somewhere, get one for you, get one for your family. They're one of those things, it's like plasters. You don't need them every single day, but you always have a box in the cupboard for when you cut yourself, right? You always have one in the cupboard or in the drawer for when you suddenly want some more money, free money. And money that you're freeing up as well. So we give you free money with the extra 10%, but you're freeing up money if you've got silver or you've got gold or you've got platinum or palladium sitting around doing nothing. Either it's unfashionable, you'd never wear it again, it's broken, it's incomplete, it was from a relative who passed away, or a gift that was given to you that you never particularly liked, or you know, if you want to turn it in from what it is into money, to then turn that money into something else, be it a charitable donation, a commemorative something or another. I mean, you do with the money whatever you want. When you think about all the different ways that you could spend extra money that you don't have right now, in 48 hours from now, more money in your bank account. And it could be a lot more money than you think and a lot more money than you expect, because, as Sam said, 90% of people who do this now, they'd think that they're going to get this for their jewellery or whatever it is you're sending in, and then they find out it's actually worth a lot more. So, and you don't even have to guess. Throw it all in the pack. And if it doesn't fit in that, and that doesn't fit in that, forget that. Put it in any box you like, as long as it's, you know, well taped up and secure. Put the special delivery envelope on, literally sellotape it to the top of the box, and it doesn't matter what size it is or shape it is or weight it is, Royal Mail will still send it, and it will still arrive the next morning about 9 o'clock at Post Gold for Cash. So you can send anything and everything you like, as long as the value is up to £750. That's what's guaranteed with that mailer on its own. That's what is the insurance that it's included. If you want extra, you can pay £3 to insure it for £1,000. And if you want to, if you pay £10, you can insure it for £2,500. That's the maximum you can do at the post office. And when you spend that, you pay it at the post office when you take your package there, and you must take the package to the post office. Don't just stick it in the post box, because they will weigh it, which is then verified. The weight is the same when it's received at Post Gold for Cash. But also you will have the receipt will be scanned, the barcode will be scanned, it's literally on the front here, and that they will give you a receipt that A is proof of postage. So let's say something happened, aliens abducted the van that had your package in it. You've got proof that you sent it, and it's insured for either £750, or if you paid the extra £3, then it's insured for £1,000. If you paid a tenner, it's insured for £2,500. Post Gold for Cash can always locate you as well, because you will have your own unique reference on the envelope as well. So even if you forget to send in to fill out your form, or you do fill it out, I've done this when I've returned Amazon packages. You print out the little slip you're supposed to put in the box, and then you go, oh dear, I've taped the box up. So not a problem, they can still find you.
Yeah, don't try and fight your way into trying to get that envelope
open.
Well,
you won't be able to mail it if it's,
if it's tampered with,
yeah, they're tamper-proof.
So just give us a call and say, I forgot to put the form in.
Yeah.
And then we'll say, don't panic, like you said. Stick on the outside, brief details, but enough for us to find you.
Yeah.
In the good old-fashioned Liam Neeson way.
I have a very particular set of skills.
That is it.
Now, I will find you, and I will give you money.
Yes. And it's all free.
And exactly. Do you know what? Actually, I was going to take you through the journey of how to order. But first of all, I want to talk about the fact we've got those 3 prize draws where you can win £500 through each, and 3 chances to win. And whenever you send your package in, you'll always hit those whether it's now or the next one or the one after, you'll always hit 3 prize draws, 3 chances to win. And it's not like, you know, somebody hasn't won, because Marilyn, who was a Shop on TV customer, did.
Saw the advert on the TV for Cash for Gold. Also, you get an extra 10% going through the shopping channel. So I sent it off on the Monday. They phoned me on Tuesday with a good price, which I accepted. Then last week I got phoned again to tell me that I'd won the prize draw, £500. Brilliant company, give it a try.
I love her.
500 quid, that's, I mean, I think everyone would appreciate 500
Oh,
quid.
do you know what? She was amazing.
Was she?
I phoned her up to
Yeah.
give her that. And I said, oh, do you remember you sent some items in and I spoke to you last month? And she said, oh, yeah. And I said, and do you remember what else we said? No, we're going to put you in the prize draw for £500. Oh, I've not won that, have I? I said, yeah, you have. And we
Oh.
literally, we put it in the bank within the hour.
Within the hour?
Within the hour.
So it wasn't a gift certificate or a
No.
voucher, it was money, cash money.
In her bank within an hour. She was super. And she got her son, I think it was, to help her do the video and send it in.
I love it.
Oh,
I love
she
it.
was great. Love Marilyn.
It's a family affair. And this can be you, folks. It's now Monday. I don't know what time it is. Anyone know what time it is? Oh, the director said yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. What is it? It's, oh my, do you know it's 2:18?
Really?
Yeah.
We are having such fun tonight.
Just imagine what we'd be like at parties.
I know.
Happily accept an invitation to anyone who's having
Yeah.
one, by the way.
We are available for events.
yeah, bar mitzvahs, satyrs,
Openings.
openings, closings. Yes, it's now Monday, so that means now you check out. You have to check out. I'll show you that bit in a minute. And we, Postcode Gold for Cash, the minute they're in at 7:30, we'll start going through the hundreds of people who have ordered their pack.
Except for
Now.
that 100 that are sat there and
In the-
not
haven't checked out. They won't get
it's
one.
Crazy.
I know.
Going to
It's
lose
free.
out 10%. It's a free service.
Yeah.
You get to talk to me.
Safe, it's secure.
It
Sam
is.
is at the other end.
Trustworthy.
Trustworthy. Guaranteed.
Madness.
I know.
Maybe they've fallen asleep.
Maybe that
They'll
could happen.
circle back
But
round and-
the number keeps getting bigger and bigger in yet. But no, yes.
Come on,
well, look,
guys.
maybe they will come back later. I don't know. But the fact is that there's no obligation anyway, so it doesn't matter. But so Monday, so you'll receive your pack Tuesday morning. You should receive it whenever your mail is, your Royal Mail postage regularly arrives through your letterbox in wherever it is in your mailbox tomorrow morning, Tuesday. In the time that it takes between now and that pack arriving, go have a rummage. Have a Wurzel rummage. In all your drawers. Have a rummage through your drawers.
Oh, Aunt Sally.
You are awful, but I like you. Stop messing about. Doing all the classics now.
We're going to be in so much trouble
know.
soon.
I keep trying. Soon, yeah. That ship sailed, dear. No, for me anyway. For me. Where was I? Oh yes. So, and then basically get your stuff into your bag or your box or however you're going to do it. Get it to the post office by the time that they close. It's harder to send it when they've closed. So before they close, just take it to the counter. They're usually very helpful. They'll scan, they'll give you a receipt with your proof of postage and your tracking number. You can buy the extra insurance if you think it's worth it. Look, I'm not going to suggest you don't get extra insurance, but Royal Mail's pretty good at, you know. But on the odd occasion when something goes missing, if you think it's worth more than £750 standard insurance, just buy the extra. You're going to get it back anyway when you accept the offer. It'll be refunded to you by Postcode for cash.
And it's peace of mind for you
Peace
at the
of
time,
mind, yeah,
whilst
yeah,
it's
yeah.
travelling to us.
It's end-to-end tracking. Royal Mail's a closed loop. They have their own transit system, underground transit system and stuff. Next working day delivery we mentioned. So over 99% of parcels, unless there's an act of God or a strike or who knows, a storm or something. Full insurance, as I mentioned. And here's how you get your pack. shopontv.co.uk/gold. If you go to Postgold for Cash directly, yes, you can get a pack. Yes, you can get a valuation. Yes, it's all free, but you will not get the extra 10%. The only way that you get it, and this is why we've added it as a product on our system, is because then every single one transmitted is transmitted with a unique identifier so that Postgold for Cash know that you are a customer of Shop on TVs. And only Shop on TV customers will get the extra 10%. No one else at all. So there it is. It's just like a product. You see, we've given some pictures, except it's £0 and 0 pence. The P&P is £0 and 0 pence. You don't have to put any credit card information in. Now, if you've got an account already with credit and debit cards stored, that's fine. We're not going to charge those cards at all, right? Now, if you haven't got an account with Shop on TV, you can set one up. It's free. There is no subscription. There's no membership, no charge whatsoever. And you can store credit and debit card information with future purchases and an address book. You'd have loads of addresses and have things sent all around the country to friends and loved ones. You can do that and actually have packs sent out to specific people if you want to help them out and do it for them. And you can use their name, their phone number and their address, but your account, but it will go to them. And it stores that address as a new address in your address book. So I honestly send things to my parents and my friends and my sister all the time using my account. So that's, or you can check out as a guest. We don't store any of your information. You put the information that Post Gold for Cash need to send you the pack, and then you'll get an email confirmation, and that'll be it. Simple as that, right? So you can either go, make a note of that item number. At any time, you can either call 033 332 41241. Our call centre is in Ireland. You'll speak to a real person, a very nice Irish person, actually, 24 hours a day, and give them that item number. Now, if you're calling them now, they'll already know you probably want this because that's what you're calling for. But if any other day, just tell them that item number. Oh, you want the Post Gold for Cash Gold selling pack. Boom, job's a good one. Anytime, go to shopontv.co.uk. This is a long-term partnership we have with Post Gold for Cash. We've vetted all the different services. We chose Post Gold for Cash because they're the best, in our opinion, simple and our experience. And also, you know, yours too, because of the Trustpilot and what have you. So go there. If you go to that page directly, you'll see this page, hopefully. No, OK, you won't see this page directly. We're about to go to it. Fraser is frantically behind the scenes going to the gold page. No, the gold page. No, that's not the gold page. The gold page, please, yes. Yes, that's the gold page. But you can get it through the myriad of banners that are plastered all over our website. So you can see you've got all the information, all the terms and conditions. And by the way, there ain't no small print. The terms and conditions is not anything other than like simple stuff. Like if you want them to match your offer, then you just have to provide proof that you had from the offer you had from wherever it is that you got it from. But you click any of those buttons and they will take you through to the product page. Remember I said we've added this as a product. So now you can either add it to basket. Don't do that, Fraser. If you add it to basket, then you have to go back up to the top of the page, click basket, and it'll take you through to your basket. If you just click buy now, why add it to your basket? Skip a step. Now you can either sign in if you've got an account, or you can create an account if you want to, or just use secure checkout. Simple. If you hit continue as a guest, then there's your information that you need, right? Name. Simple. Address, phone number, contact, right? I'm not a robot, so we know you're not a robot. And then you just literally complete as a guest. There is no stage in that journey you're going to be asked for a credit or a debit card. Ever. Not for verification purposes, which is a good one these days, isn't it? No, nothing. That's it. That's your form filled out, essentially. And that will be received instantly by Post Gold for Cash. And in the morning, they'll download all of the people that have signed up and start sending the mailers out, which you'll have your own unique customer reference number that will also be on your Royal Mail mailer so that you can be identified. If you know, there's a simple form you can fill in as well, but you don't even have to do that. Or if you do and you forget, it's not.
Most of it's all pre-printed. There's information on outside.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy.
Right. Oh, dear. OK, that's all of that stuff. Now it's your turn, Sam. What do you accept and what don't you accept? And why?
OK, so we obviously accept gold.
Yeah.
Any grade of
Really?
gold. Yes. Post Gold full cash.
Name for somebody that accepts gold for cash.
So gold, silver, platinum, palladium, we accept all of those. Things that we do not accept is rolled gold, is plated. We don't accept pinchback items. We don't accept plated cutlery. So you might have something that has A1 written on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys want to have a look-see.
Is that steak sauce? Sorry, that's an American joke. They have A1 steak sauce.
I've not been to America.
Haven't you?
I have not.
Well, you need to go.
So just at the top, you might see A1. A1 indicates it's a very heavily plated item, so
Right,
it's
so
not, unfortunately,
no value.
silver. No value.
Yeah.
We also have EPNS, which I think is special.
Electroplated nickel something, silver.
Nickel silver, darling, yes.
Yes, darling.
We've gone all Downton again.
I say.
So it's here, along here. Have
Meet
to
me in
remember
the
which-
pantry, forthwith.
Oh, Jeeves. So don't send that. So EPNS is another one not to send. If, however, you've got cutlery and it has a side profile of a lion
So lion, seen
Lion.
from the side.
seen from the side, so a full...
Does that mean it's British?
Yes, lion man.
super.
Look at you go, darling.
No, say.
You may go and polish the cutlery. You can send that in. That is absolutely amazing. Sorry.
Polish your hobnobs.
So yeah, so if it's got a little lion side profile, then that generally means that it's silver. We don't take costume jewellery, so quite often pearls could be hit or miss. So we won't pay on the pearls, but the clasp may be stainless steel, but it might be 9-carat gold, might be silver.
You never know.
So you are welcome to send that in.
So don't send in a string of pearls because then that's it's got to be
Yeah.
Now, and it's, by the way, just to make the name easier to pronounce and make sure that the web address isn't half a mile long, it should really be post silver, gold, platinum, or palladium, or diamonds over 1/4 carat, individual diamonds over 1/4 carat, for cash.
I can't even abbreviate that in my head. No.
I think it's perfectly.
Oh, that's it, yes.
That's the one. That's
yeah.
the one.
So if you just
I
Google
worked
that.
it out earlier. Yeah, just Google perfectly this. No, so it's gold. It's any precious metal. The purity of the metal is irrelevant. Well, as long as it's got some actual precious metal in it. And the weights obviously will determine the heavier it is, the more you'll get. So, but purity means the amount of gold in the metal. So you'll have heard of 9-carat gold. A lot of people still don't know what that means. So gold generally is an alloy. Gold is very, very soft. In fact, in the old prospecting days, why have I gone like to pirate?
I don't know, but if we put a little hat on you, you could look like a prospector.
Actually, prospectors would have talked like this. You bite your gold because you can tell if you get teeth marks in your gold, you know it's real. Because it's soft. It's why jewellery is alloyed, because otherwise it's very bendy.
And also, the purer the gold, quite often they won't put gemstones in it because it's too
fall
soft.
out.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
it's too
yeah.
soft to
Yeah.
hold them.
So 9-carat is actually only 37.5% pure 24-carat gold. Where 14-carat is 585.
585, yes.
58.5%. Where are we?
18.
18 is 75%,
Yeah.
750. And these are what the hallmarks will reflect this if you have a hallmark.
And 22?
Is 916, 91.6. And then 100% pure gold is actually at 99.99 because they have to account for any impurities. So but it's still gold, 9-carat gold. Yes, 37.5 out of 100 is, so 60, no, the other one, what's left? The remainder. 37 and I can't do maths.
63 and a half?
That's the one.
No.
63 and a half, apparently.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I was right.
62 and a half. 62
Oh, so
and a half.
close.
So that could be anything. I mean, and they'll often mix gold with silver, which will make it white gold, or they might mix it with copper, which will make it rose gold. But there's green gold, there is black gold. They're all different types of gold. And they're alloys, so they're mixtures of metal, unless you buy pure gold. So of like this is mostly all 9-carat. This. Yeah. 37.5% of that is worth something and the rest isn't. So what you do is you melt it down and there is a process that separates the pure gold off from the rest of the metal, isn't there?
I don't do it personally, but
Do you not?
yes.
You don't take it to your stove, to your hob?
Sit there with the cauldron.
That's a different story altogether.
That's a different show.
Yes, a different show.
However, if you look at the difference, so this one is 22-carat gold.
Yes.
And you will see it's a much
Well, let's
yellower.
do it. Well, hold on. Let's do it with
yes.
rings. Yeah.
Oh, look at
So
us.
the one I've got is 9-carat.
My precious.
And mine's 22. So obviously it's a much purer gold, so therefore
Yeah.
much more yellow.
Yeah, yeah. Amazing. But also, if that's 20, that was 22 or 18?
That's 22.
If I squeezed that, I could probably bend it. Whereas this, there's no way in. It's funny, if you've ever had a bent shank? So rings, 9-carat gold rings, and I used to lift wheelbarrows with bricks in them and things like that. No, I did, because it was in my teenage years.
You you Bob the Builder or something? You worked with Craig the other night.
My dad had this thing. Whenever we moved into a new house, and we did a couple of times, he always knocked the blooming chimney breasts out. And I was the one that had to pick up all the loose bricks and put them in a barra and take them out to the skip. So my rings, if I had my 9-carat gold rings, would often withstand the test of the weight of the carriage, but my 14-carat would bend because it was.
They tend to say that if you have a manual job, go for
9-carat.
Yeah.
So the point is that this amazing contraption here, the magnetron.
You mean the gun, not me?
No, well, both. Well, I wouldn't call you a thing.
Oh,
this
contraption,
amazing
then.
lady, coupled with this rather scary-looking device, which is it wrong to say that seeing you holding that is quite exciting?
No, not at this time in the morning.
I don't think it is. You know.
No, I think
there
we're
were
good.
other words I would have chosen had we been on a different show. But the point is that this is an X-ray, and it will determine the quantity of the gold.
Gives me all the information
Purity
on the
of the
screen here. So obviously we
Yeah.
won't turn it on for obvious reasons, but
No.
it will give me all the information on there and tell me what purity is in there.
Yeah. 120 of you need to check out your basket. It is, honestly, folks, it's free. There is zero risk. We take no money. We don't even ask for a credit or a debit card. It costs you £0 and 0 pence. But if it's sitting in your basket and you haven't actually clicked checkout, it's the Post Gold for Cash are not getting that order. They're not getting
can't
any
help you.
information to send this out.
I can't give you money.
No.
And I really want to.
Yeah, an extra 10% as well.
Extra 10%, and in some cases there's a lot. You were saying earlier, like obviously, you know, maybe you'll get thousands.
Yeah.
I've definitely had over sort of 3,000 on some of them, which is an extra
Have you?
£300.
What's the most expensive valuation or the highest valuation you've ever
Ever?
Yeah.
About 16,000.
So if that person had done that valuation through Shop
If
on
they'd
TV,
held off a few years,
they would have got £1,600 extra. That was a few years ago.
That was a few
so
years
also
ago.
their gold would have been worth a heck of a lot more
Yeah.
now.
It's mad, isn't it?
1,600. No, this is found money because you wouldn't have got that under normal circumstances. That is extraordinary. I mean, an extra 1,600. That's rent. That's London rent. It's my flat in London rent, just about. Ashley, hello, Ashley. How are you?
Oh no, it's not my Ashley, is it?
I don't know. We're about to find
Oh,
out.
gosh.
Shall we hold on to your butts?
Is that my P45?
Hi, no, I don't think it is. Hi, could you tell me if the offer made for say 3 items? So, how can you tell me if the offer made for say 3 items are individually valued or just a total for all 3?
Okay, good question, Ashley.
That is a
It
good
is
question.
generally a total of all 3 if all 3 are the same grade. We've talked about how many items potentially I could have come across my desk.
Yeah.
So I could have a pack that has the 3 in, I could have a pack that has 300 in.
Yeah.
So I don't have the time to do it. Put a note on it. If I have time, I will do 3 individual quotations.
Right,
I will
right.
let you know what each one is.
Okay.
So if I can, I will, but I cannot promise. It just depends on how
Well, because
busy
you might
we
have
are.
2 that are worth a lot and one that's not worth that
Yeah.
much, and you could have that one sent back to you free of charge.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to. It's not all or nothing.
No, if
There's
you
no
say,
obligation, yeah.
if you say there's a bracelet in there or that, you know, I've changed my mind, I want that back, then
Yeah.
we can do that. So we will really try to work with you best we can.
Phoenix Pete's got a great question, and actually we're going to labour the point here because he says, "Hi, Rob and Sam. Is there any
Hiya.
price difference between white and yellow gold? As I have a set of rings, but both are 50-50 between them."
There is no difference
None.
between...
The gold is yellow always, and gold is gold is gold is gold. White gold is just gold, yellow gold mixed with silver and white metals.
Yeah.
So the actual gold that gets taken out, the white metals and all of that, whatever it's alloyed with, they'll all get chucked away. But the gold,
The purity still remains the same,
Stays the same,
depending on the carat.
Leslie,
question.
Yeah, good, very good. Thank you, Felix Pete. He's one of our regulars, actually. Leslie says, the gold bangle you just held up, you said it's worth nothing. That one was the rolled gold, or the, what was it? The rolled
metal
gold.
core.
The metal core. I have a silver bangle that looks the same. I've had it since the 1960s. I was told it was all silver.
Should have a lion.
It must be hollow, as I knocked it quite hard and dented it in the 1970s. A jewellery repairman repaired it for me. Would it be worth sending into Post Gold for cash with my gold jewellery, please?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
Check
sounds
in.
like it probably is silver.
Yeah, that sounds good. And certainly the age indicates that it probably is, and the style.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
So, yeah,
absolutely, yeah. But bear in mind that you know, age of jewellery does not
Is irrelevant.
Yes. Brand name is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Etc. It's going to be the value of the gold on the
gold,
day.
yeah.
Danielle, hi Danielle.
Hi,
Is that Danielle? Oh, sorry, Danelle. It is Danelli. Oh, it's just. Oh, sorry, just Fraser misspelt it. It's not Danelli. It's Danielle.
Fraser's getting tired.
I think Danelli's somewhere in Wales, isn't it? Hi, both. Hi, Danielle. How are you?
Hiya.
It was me that Steve telephoned after the last show.
Yes, I knew it.
She says he was so friendly, and I could hear you giggling in the background.
Honestly, it is how we roll in the office. It really is.
I will be sending you our gold soon, and thank you for answering all my questions. I now feel completely comfortable sending all our gold to you. And yes, Rob, we love you. Oh, my mum more than most. Well, thank you very much.
I told you about her earlier.
I know.
Oh, Danielle, love you.
Oh, it's nice to be. I really appreciate it. This is what makes my job worthwhile, because I don't get any of that sort of love from the company, obviously.
Oh. I have a small violin here. Let me just.
Do you know what? That's our CEO, Jamie, I've known him. We've been friends for about 20-something years. He's got a little GIF of a guy playing a teeny tiny violin, and every time I say anything like, "I haven't had a day off in 2 years," which I haven't, by the way. No, that's not true. I did go to Florida for 2 weeks. So I suppose that. And I did go to Madrid with Jamie, actually. Yeah, so all right, I've had some time off.
You sit on a throne of lies.
I do. Charlotte. Hi, Charlotte. How are you doing?
Hi, Charlotte.
Says, how can I identify what type of gold or carat I have? And also, I have rings with rubies, opals and onyx. Are they acceptable, and do you pay for stones set in rings?
OK, so we won't pay for those stones in the rings, unfortunately.
Take them out first.
Yeah, take them out, or if you're not too worried, then send them in with them. It's going to be difficult for you to see the hallmarks unless they are clear within the items. You are welcome to look for a loop if you've got somebody, and then you have a look on the inside. Hallmark 375, 585, 750, 916. Those are the general gold markings.
925 for silver. Yeah.
And 95
950 for platinum, or 999 for platinum, right?
And 950 for palladium.
For palladium as well. Yeah.
Could be in circles or in a little house. I'm helping you out.
Like so many things, then.
I know, right?
Yeah. So if the stones we recommend you, if you can't take them out yourself, if they're prong set, you're easy just bend
you
the
can pop
prongs.
them. Yeah, I should be able to pop
but if
them.
they're channel set and things like that, you might have to take them to a jeweller.
An onyx and a cameo, generally you can pop from the back.
Yeah, and also onyx is not really worth very much.
No.
Yeah, but if it's diamonds, if they're channel set diamonds and they're of a decent-ish size, melee diamonds, not really worth much at all. Melee are the teeny tiny single cut diamonds, but if you've got channel set diamonds, you could take them to a jeweler and have them removed. But things like, but if it's a carat, if it's a quarter of a carat single solitaire diamond, and can be any cut, square, round, doesn't matter. That we will value. Yeah, anything from a quarter of a carat and above, regardless of its cut, colour, clarity and carat.
Regardless, we will offer you extra on it.
Yeah. Obviously, they have to be natural diamonds, not created.
Although we have had a few lab-grown diamonds come in.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
And we have offered on them. It's not
they
something...
do have a value, yeah.
Yeah, there is a value, but mossonites, that's something else. Oh, I feel so sorry. People will send in a ring thinking it's a massive diamond and it's a mossonite.
Yeah. But lab grown, yeah. When I was, funny enough, in Florida, a friend of mine, in fact, she's
Was that on your holiday?
It was on my holiday, that's right, that I didn't have any time off for. I didn't have any time off when I was there. I had non-stop enjoyment the entire time.
Good.
But yeah, Michelle, she's a host for the same channel I started working for, but she's been going even longer because in America the company started 10 years before the UK one did.
Wow.
And I've known her for years and years and years, and she's actually now a consultant for Shop on TV to bring us new products. And she was on the air selling lab-grown diamonds. That's one of her specialties. And they had a 5-carat solitaire, different cuts, different shapes.
Wow.
5 carats. And they looked really awful. Because, I mean, it's too big. And I thought to myself... Because she's going to bring these amazing... The quality is amazing, but the size... I just thought, somebody from the UK wearing something like that, no one's ever going to believe it's real.
No.
Unless you pull up in a sports car or something.
But
in America, they love all that sort of thing. Huh?
I was going to say, over here, I think subtle's better.
Subtle. You can go... There's a certain... Like, if you go 2 carat, or even 3 carat, then I think people would say, "Oh, did you marry into money or something?" I mean, you know, but there is a credibility to it. But 5 carat.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a bit much.
Even you know, Beyonce don't wear 5 carats. That I'm told. You know, she eats carrots though. She likes
That's about it.
She likes a good carrot between gigs. Anyway.
Go over time check, Fraser.
I just want to say I can't confirm that, actually, because I just made it up. So let's go back to... We've only got 20 minutes left, so let's go back to the start, shall we? Tell us all about Postgold for Cash. Why do these 150 people that haven't checked out
We're
yet
up to 150 haven't
It's something
checked
like
out,
that,
guys.
isn't it? Is that right? Oh, sorry, we've got some examples. No, Fraser wants examples. Let's do some examples. This is... Why do you want to do some examples? I think you've got your presenting stars
have
now.
I peaked?
No, I think you've reached a level of expertise that allows you to have a go at graphics.
I'm going to give it a go.
Give
We're
it a
okay
go.
with that, Fraser?
Yeah, there it's
Okay.
on there now.
So we have got some 22 carat gold sent in September from Edinburgh. They got £1,642, which is absolutely amazing. Obviously, add on 10%, and that's an extra £165. So not bad. Not many items, but a high grade of gold. And then we've got a single item, much like the ring that we've got here on display. That's back in September, 22 carat, good weight, £567. Extra 10%, rounding it up, we're taking it up another £57. I mean,
Yeah,
why
which
are
they
you people
didn't
not...
get, 'cause they didn't do that. They didn't do
not
that,
it.
yeah.
No.
They did that directly,
Why
yeah.
are you people not checking out yet? It's an option, but we'd
Yeah.
love to see
It's
your
totally
items.
free. It's totally free.
We've then got, I mean, this is a single item, 18 carat gold from Ipswich. Again, these guys didn't benefit because it wasn't a pack from Shop on TV, but £2,432 for one item. One item.
So they got an extra.
Extra 10%. That's
Rounded up.
Rounded up, yeah, absolutely. We don't mess around. That's an extra £244. I mean, phenomenal.
Yeah.
And then we've got sort of little collections on the table here as well.
Mm-hmm.
So this little bundle that we're looking at on the TV now, 9 carat gold from Whitby, back in September, £1,785. Rounding it up with your extra 10%, it's £179 extra. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That's the price of just that single ring there.
I know. Do you know what? I think let's stop faffing around, shall we? We did toy with the idea when we were setting all this up of just having a web form, but it's just more secure and it's easier to send you all of the customers' information so you can send the packs out. So they come pre-printed. So you've actually, your form, you've not really got to fill much of it out.
No.
Let's do this. I'm going to take you on the journey. Unless you are a Shop on TV customer, and in fact, even if you're a Shop on TV customer, let's do this. Go to the website, shopontv.co.uk. Now, if you want to read all the information, add /gold, but we're not going to. Click to live on air, right? Scroll down. This is how you find our live page every night. You've got other shows coming up. Right. Click on the product. Scroll down. Click buy now. You're not really buying now because it's not cost. Now scroll down and click check out as a guest. Fill out those 3 boxes. Select I'm not a robot and then click continue and you're done. So if you've got a Shop on TV account, yeah, you can sign in. We won't deduct anything from your debit or credit card, but you don't need to set up an account. It's free. If you're going to shop from us again some other time, and most people do at some point tune in and go, oh, I want one of those. But you can do that at another stage. If you just want to get in, get out, get on with your life, be done with it, check out as a guest, just go, literally click buy now, bypass the cart, and then confirm in the cart, and blah, blah, blah. Oh, sorry, not cart, we're in England, aren't we? Shopping basket. Just don't even add it to your basket. Go to the product page, click buy now, click check out as a guest, put in your information, hit confirm. Done.
Very simple, isn't it?
Very simple. Simpler than me on a day when I'm feeling lackadaisical. And you've got about 10 minutes left if you want to send in an email and say something lovely. Whisper sweet nothings to Sam. And remember, there's no obligation. It's free all the way, the whole journey. It's free to get the pack. It is free to return the pack with your gold in it, fully insured, via Royal Mail from the post office. It is free. Your valuation is free. You're not going to. There's not like if there's a lot of gold, Sam's going to say, actually, yeah, we need to charge you for that. No, no matter what size of valuation Sam does, it's free. And then you will be phoned for free. And if you don't want to receive a phone call, then just put a little note in with your package and say, can you email me instead? And then if you decide you're going to receive the offer or accept the offer, the money will be put in your bank account that same day. You can have a cheque sent to you. Obviously, that will take a little bit longer to arrive, probably next day. If you want to receive cash, then you will have to pay £9 for a special delivery envelope to have the cash sent to you, which you will also receive probably the next day. That's the only time you'll pay anything if you want cash.
Yep.
Or if you've sent in a pack that's full of items that are worthless, there's no precious metal in there at all, and you want those items returned to you, you will pay for the special delivery envelope to have them returned. Otherwise they can be disposed of for free. But the basic service, free. Now, if you pay for extra insurance at the post office, £3 if you want to get £1,000 worth of coverage, £10 if you want to get £2,500 worth of coverage. When you accept the offer, Post Gold for Cash will refund that on top of your valuation and the extra on top of the extra 10% that you will get by doing it exclusively through us. Plus, you will be entered into 3 free prize draws. One of them is an ITV1 STV exclusive, where you will have a chance to win £500. That closes on the 24th of December. They all do, actually. A further draw where you could win £500 worth of credit to spend with Shop on TV. And you'll also be entered into Post Gold for Cash's regular £500 prize draw as well, which is what Marilyn won. They all close, this round closes on the 24th of December. Another one will start the very next day. So if you get your envelope now, that you're getting now, that you're checking out on now, right? If you get that in by the 24th of December, you'll be included in that one. So actually, by next week, if you're a winner, or no, a couple of weeks, two and a bit weeks,
yep,
you could have an extra £500 for Christmas if you're a winner. If you're really lucky and win 2 or 3, you could have £1,000 or £1,500. But the chances of that, I would imagine, are quite slim. Stranger things have happened, though. Now, if you miss the 24th of December deadline, don't worry, because when you send your pack in after that, you'll get entered into the next round of draws. They're all the same. They just run for usually about 3 months. And so even if you sent your pack in 6 months or a year, there'll always be those 3. There will always be those 3 draws running, so you'll always be entered free of charge. And remember, the packs don't expire. The Royal Mail special delivery envelopes never expire. So once you've got one of these, even if you're not going to use it right now, at least get it right now, because then you might get something for Christmas that you think, I'd rather actually use that to go to Costa Rica, or go and have a pamper myself day.
Nice.
Not a pamper. That's a
spa
nappy.
day.
Spa day.
Should we go spa
day? A pamper day
Yeah.
is where you wear nappies all day, isn't it?
It's an elite
be.
group, I think.
It's a very different type of day.
Spa
isn't it?
day. We'll go
A
spa
red
day.
letter day. Yes, you maybe want a red letter day. Maybe it'll pay off the car payment that month, or even your rent or your mortgage or something like that. Maybe it'll be extra money for Christmas gifts, for Christmas dinner. Maybe it'll just be I don't know. What would you spend the money on if you could have a lump sum of free money or freed up money in your bank account within 48 hours from right now? What would you spend it on? What would you use it for? And you know what? If you know you've got gold, or you've got silver, or you've got platinum, or you've got palladium, you're going to make some money. You are, if you accept the offer. But I bet you, because 90% of the time this is what happens, roughly, that's not an exact empirical number, that's a, sort of turn of phrase, but most people, their offers are much higher than they anticipated.
Yeah. They question me. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure.
Do they doubt they're going to get the money?
I think so, and that's why I reassure them and say, look, we're going to have that in the bank in the next couple of hours, and you can see it to believe it. And then, I just think it's amazing. I really do.
You could have the money in the bank by 4 o'clock on Wednesday afternoon.
Well, as we're going along the lines of free, I'll get the money in by free for you.
Oh,
So I did.
I love what you did
bad.
there. Yeah,
So late in the
very
day.
good. Yeah, this is usually when we get a second wind, isn't it? I'll go
Let's
home.
keep going.
I'll struggle to get to sleep once I get back to the house. It's Monday morning right now. You're watching the show. You're requesting the free gold selling pack now, but you have to check out. If you don't check out, then unfortunately,
call
you're
you.
not going to get the pack. You know, 115 people now have yet to
Wow.
check out. So it's free there. And if you're sceptical that somewhere we're going to charge you, no, there are zero hidden fees.
Think of the 10% missing out on those 150 people.
Yeah. Well, if let's say if the average person I don't know, just say it's £100.
It's 15 quid each.
Yeah, I know.
That's mad.
I know. 15 quid. How's that?
Well, if it's £150 per pack, if we go with
Oh,
that.
£150. Then it's
Yeah.
£15 per pack. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's 100 times 100? 1,000, right?
Yeah.
No, 10,000. That's £10,000 worth of
It's
jewellery.
very
potentially,
early.
You know. Now I'm just speculating.
We
now.
are.
Fraser just said, let's not do maths. No, but
It's money.
It's free. See, it's free. No obligation necessary. You just never know when you're going to need it. Have it get sent to you. Order one for a friend if you want to. You will need an account with Shop on TV to use your address book. Loads of people have done this, and again, you're dealing with a company that's 16 years old, that is run by superlative individuals, really great human beings who will help you every step of the way. Their phone number is 01202.
844 197.
That's 01202.
844 197.
Call them during the day. Order your pack, but then if you've got any questions, give them a call. Give Sam a call later today. You could probably
Well,
have
give
a
me
lie
time
in.
to get... email me. I've got a journey, so email me. I can answer on the way back.
Yeah. Ask the questions, but there's no
silly question.
No
Yeah.
silly question.
No.
Yeah.
We want you to be reassured that you're happy to send the items in.
Yeah.
Your questions are answered. That is what we are here for.
What would you, in the closing moments of the show, what would you say to people to give them confidence and who maybe are anxious or afraid or worried or not sure if they should send their things in, or what would your advice be?
My advice would be, we are a trustworthy company and we've been going for such a long time. Your items are insured. It is a free service, so you're not got any outlay to send your items in to us. And like you said, we'll be in contact with you Wednesday with an offer. But if you've got questions, email me, sam@postgoldforcash.com. I can answer those on my way home tomorrow.
Yeah, that's your camera there.
Oh,
by the way.
sorry,
No,
darling.
if you want to talk to the people at home, you can.
I'm talking to you now.
It's the one with the red light. Yeah.
So yeah, email me, sam@postgoldforcash.com, and I will answer your emails as my husband drives us home. But call us. We're happy to answer any questions. Nothing is a silly question, OK?
Yeah.
We've been going a long time and we want to help you and we want to get you the best price and we want to get your extra 10% as well. So.
And I bet you've heard, just about everything. There's probably no circumstance that somebody could...
So far, it's unshockable. So if you want to try and shock me, absolutely.
Yeah. You could even email some pictures to Sam if you want to, and you'll do your best to verify whether... Because not everything has a hallmark, but, and not everyone knows where to look for a hallmark. But I just love the fact that it's not costing you... It's totally free, this service. So you can put a pile of junk in the bag if you want. Yeah. And it will show up and Sam will check it all, but you never know. Amidst junk, you may find treasure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, at least be fairly sure that some of the stuff's worth something. Otherwise, you're just sending rubbish to this lovely lady.
And don't worry about wasting my time. If you think, I don't want to send that, might be a waste of time. It's never a waste of time. It's what we're here for.
Well, I remember my nan was always, she would never do things because she didn't want to be a bother.
Yes, bothering people.
Yeah.
No. Bother me.
Actually, Sam, you want people to...
I want to be bothered.
Because you get to help people, don't you, as well? Yeah. She's very selfish. She actually gets a good feeling from all of this.
I do. It's weird. Love it.
We have exhausted our emails, unfortunately. We have reached almost the end of the show. But here's some more testimony. See how relaxed I am? I'm leaning back. I've lost my... I'm not sitting erect anymore. I've slumped.
Is it your age?
It's me. It is my age. Stuart from Middlesbrough says... Apparently, that happens to 1 in 5 men. They slump by the end of the evening.
Really?
That's what Kieran said. Great experience, prompt and super fast.
Then super fast payments.
Yes,
Thanks to Tracy for being extremely polite, professional throughout the process, and would highly recommend.
I really need to meet Tracy.
Oh,
she
she's
sounds
lovely.
like a good egg. Yeah,
she is absolutely lovely.
And then we've got Rebecca in Wellingborough. Good service, quick to phone me with a price, and money went in within an hour.
She's to the point, Rebecca. I like that.
Very to the point.
Thank you.
Yeah. Who needs verbs? So, do you want to do the next one?
Fast response, great communication, good price offered, and payment was extremely fast. Same day. Would definitely recommend this company. Thank you, Fiona from Kent.
And then, is that Neil or Nell? I can't read
Neil.
from
I'm
this
going
distance.
Neil.
Oh, yeah, you've got glasses on, you lucky
I
thing.
did.
Excellent. We'll use again. Quick service. Excellent price paid. Couldn't be happier.
Oh, look at that. Good service. Sent in my silver and was duly paid. No hassle, no problems. Thank you, Vivian, Stoke-on-Trent.
And then Mary from Lanark says, once again, so clearly she's been a customer before. I was delighted at the ease of the process. An offer was very quickly provided and in my bank the same day. No hassle, really excellent customer service. And Doreen, I'll leave Doreen to you from Glasgow.
Quick and easy way to sell some gold earrings that I hadn't worn for over 20 years. Was happy with the offer as more than was expecting to be offered. Nice extra cash for jewellery that I'm never going to wear again. Good communication and payment received the same day as the phone call with the offer. Doreen in Glasgow, thank you.
Now, those are all genuine post-gold for cash customers. There's only one, I think, that has the shop on TV sort of logo, which means that they bought. So all those other customers were happy and they didn't get the extra 10%, but you can. But sometimes, you know what? In life, you have to act.
Now's the time.
And now is the time to do it. I would say that to people, whether if you're going to buy something, make a decision, because you know you either do or you don't, or you will or you won't. And if it's costing you something, I understand that there is, depending on how much you're spending versus what you're buying, there is a consideration. And then usually the higher the price, the more considered the purchase is, right? But when it's free, we're literally offering you free money based on not just the value of your gold or your silver or your platinum or your palladium, but free money on top that you wouldn't normally get. Who offers free money on television and then has 110 people with these sat in their baskets? What would you say to those? No, sorry, 120. What would you say to those people to give them peace of mind?
I would say send them in to me, OK? I will give you a good price, I'll give you a good service, and you will be able to go and spend that money on something else, even if it's for the new year.
Absolutely.
It's quick, it's easy, it's free.
I have nothing more to say. Sadly, I have to fade to black, but I've got 1 minute and 30 I've got to fill. So, no.
1 minute and 30?
Sam, it's been brilliant. Honestly, you are absolutely wonderful. I love working with you. I mean, I don't know what it is about you, Sam, but we've only worked together. This is the second time we've worked twice. But the first time I worked with you, I felt like I'd known you for years.
It's weird, isn't it?
It is weird. I know you've probably felt the same way, but that's because you were watching me obsessively on
I did get a little bit, I won't lie, in between. I know a lot about you, Rob.
But you are that sort of person that's just, I mean, this is why you're so good at your job. And so because you will actually, this is the thing, this is not just some lovely representative that they wheel out for TV shows. This is the lady that's going to hold her big instrument.
My big Gertie gun.
Gertie, big Gertha, to your jewellery to check it for its purity, and is going to do all the calculations based on the prices of gold that day, and it's going to figure out what to offer you in terms of money.
And I'm pretty much the same as I am now on the phone with you as well.
Yeah. I'm not as flat, though.
True.
Because the televisions are too
That
natural,
is true,
maybe.
yeah.
How long have we got? Oh, not long enough to answer this question. Yes or no? Do people do they ever haggle?
They can do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you ever listen?
Yes.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Right.
Good customer service. Listen to the customer, talk to the customer.
And on that bombshell, Sam, thank you so much.
Thanks
I really
for having
appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
I am off now till next Thursday. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Check out.